Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the GDQ Hotfix. Today, we are going to be celebrating the 10th anniversary of Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Before we get into that, just a few quick reminders. GDQ's next all-women and Feb speedrunning event, Frost Fatales, is coming up on March 3rd through 10th. The schedule is now out. You can use !FF in Twitch chat to learn more. Prize submissions are open from now until February 28th, so you can go to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more information on that. As well, if you missed out on any of our other shows or events, you can go check out the VODs over on youtube.com/gamesdonequick. With all of that said, this is the 10th anniversary of DKC Tropical Freeze. I think it's like next week, actually, but we're not going to pay attention to that. I'm going to hand it over. Exactly. I'm going to hand it over to our runner here, let him introduce himself.
Hello, I'm Spike Vegeta, and I love this game. I think it is maybe the greatest 2D platformer of all time. It has incredible level design. Despite what reviews might have said back when it came out 10 years ago. And yeah, we are 4 days away from the legit 10-year anniversary of it. And I'm glad we're getting to celebrate it here on GDQ Hotfix. I think it's a fantastic game casually and a monster speedrun. It's so good.
Yeah, every time I see this speedrun, I am just enthralled by how, like, fast-paced and just how awesome y'all are at doing this game fast.
It's a hard speed run. So when Church reached out to me a little while ago to do this, I was like, oh, okay. This week we just did a little bit of a three-piece de-rusting segment. We did a run earlier today. We did fine. So it'll be interesting to see where it goes. I'll have my splits up on the side, and I'll let you know if it's ever awful. But I know we're just going to put a timer on screen, so that's great. You don't have to see how green or red we are. But yeah, we're gonna be sitting here. You see, I am Donkey Kong sitting on. We've already skipped the opening cutscene. It's a little thing we like to do in the community to cut down and make sure it's not 3-minute resets every time you make a mistake. But yeah, we'll be going right into 1-1 Mangrove Cove. This is 68 total levels of platforming goodness we're gonna be going through. I am ready to go when you are, my friend.
Yeah, whenever you're ready. If you want to give the countdown, go for it.
In 3, 2, 1, go. We're starting off here, solo Donkey Kong. This is on the Switch version, not the Wii U version. Switch just loads way faster. I mean, many minutes faster. So especially in a big category like this, that saves a lot of time. But we're playing on the original mode, so it's still with the old Kong family. It's basically like the Wii U version in that regard. A couple differences that I'll talk about here in a second. So we won't be using Funky Kong or anything. It's going to be Donkey and all of his friends, Diddy, Dixie, and Cranky. That will be coming up on very soon. Diddy showcased in this level. And what we're going to be doing throughout this for the all stages category is, you saw right there, I need to collect all of the Kong letters. All of the Kong letters will unlock the special K levels, not the cereal, the Donkey Kong levels. That will then... they're very, very difficult. No checkpoints. Some of the most demanding platforming in the game. And if you beat all of those, you gain access to the 7th and final world in the run. All right, they're getting our K and our O. So in all of the levels, I will be collecting all of those. You might wonder right off the bat, do you get the puzzle pieces? You do not get the puzzle pieces. You do not need them for this category. They just give you like cool little artwork, dioramas, stuff like that. Now, let me focus here, make sure I don't blast past the N. All right, cool. The worst thing you can do is just skip an auto-scroller letter and just, I would just have to exit the level. We just start the run over. I'd be like, can we start the timer over? Oh yeah, because there would be literally no way to go back. You'd hit a checkpoint, There'd be no way. That'd be funny. That would be funny, chat, but we're gonna try to avoid it. Gonna get a nice little boosted hop off of this bunny, off this fatty right here, boosted off the poker into the tuck, throw this, use him as a projectile, head on. We have got all 4 of our Kong letters, and we are all ready to the end of our first of 68 amazing levels here in Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze. I don't know why I'm using splits, dude. They're just there. It's the like speedrunner. I talked about it when we were doing Super Mario RPG remake for you a month ago. My finger just always wanted to go and hit a split key. So now I'm letting myself do that. Part of the muscle memory.
Yeah, exactly. You train yourself to always hit whatever your split key is at certain times, so you just like want to do it.
Here we are going into 1-2. Now, we got to see Diddy in the last level. Now we're going to get to see the one, the only Dixie Kong. And that's right, she's got her hair twirl. Bam, we're immediately going to swap into that. Do a little double boost right there. Get up top. We're going to use that here to gain a little bit of extra height. As effectively, you can almost imagine her hair twirl is almost like a double jump in this game. Get the K, get the O, dodge the sharks. It is not Shark Week here on GDQ Hotfix. It's Tropical Freeze day, 2 hours. I don't even know at this point. And we're going to make our way through. Bop off you. Nice clean bop and into the water. Now, under the water, if I ever have Dixie or Cranky, I'm just going to be corkscrewing the whole time. But we're going to see in the more dedicated water world later on, we're going to be wanting to utilize Diddy. But that's neither here nor there. We'll get to that later. Anyways, come over here. Pop, start a hover so that you kill your momentum going upwards. Get myself a G. Grab this, release early. Yep, that should get me right there, right under the dude. And then we use Dixie's powerful hair twirl underwater. Her special property is her hair is so powerful, not only can it lift Kongs up in the air, it can also work against these very strong currents underwater. And that's important because I actually want to get to the secret exit down here, allowing us to go over to 1A, the third level of the run. And, you know, it's all stages. I got to do all the levels. I can't skip them. This ain't any percent. That's for pansies. Are you kidding me? We're showing everything here. Remember to hydrate, gamers. And one thing that's nice about World 1, so there are going to be a number of revisits to levels we have to do where we got to get like the secret exit and the regular exit. World 1's nice. It all loops in on itself, so I'm not going to have to do any level revisits here. Now, Church, here's the thing. This didn't happen earlier in my dress rehearsal, so you know what's going to happen here. That's how theater works. That's how live theater works. So I'm probably going to die right here. Let's see if we make this jump. Hey, we made it. Dun, 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 dun. Cool. That jump probably looks mundane, but you barely make it. And it's really cool when you're just in a pit. And jump, try to grab the K there. Dodge bouncing on that thing. Get some coins right here. Well, no, I dodged all the coins. You don't need the coins. It just looks cool. And that's ultimately the only reason why we speedrun. We just like to look cool. That's it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, yeah, that's your many years of Grinch speedrunning was simply because you were like, I'm gonna look so cool doing this, right?
Look, that game's great.
Make you look baller. Like, come on, man.
Dead Cells was such a great run.
Dude, it is. I had the honor of doing some commentary for y'all. Who all was it? It was you, I know, Big Honkin' Burger himself, and
heck yeah, it was Skaz.
Skaz in it. Yep. It was quite the crew. Quite the motley crew. Ooh, that early blast. Now we're going to use Dixie's hover. We're going to jump out over the pit, but right here, we got a hoot that also conveniently has the G above his head. That's right, chat. We have done it. We have spelled all of Kong. This run actually doubles as a Elmo's letter adventure submission on the leaderboard. It's great. Yeah, just got to spell that well, chat. 3 levels down and 65 to go. That's glorious. Now, you might be wondering, well, is there a category that gets all the puzzle pieces? There is. It's conveniently called Puzzle Piece Percent. That's right. The toxicity of speedrunners. We don't know, man. We got a category. We just throw a percentage on the end because that's great. That's what we like to do. Anyways, we now move into the next level, 1-3 Canopy Chaos, where we're going to be seeing the old man, Scrooge McDuck. I mean, Cranky Kong, right here. I'm going to delay right now to let this bug get in the way. Grab the cake. Can we get the optimization? Oh my God, we did. The integrity of this run. It's out of this world. And now we're going to get the climb. He's going to pogo his way up. You see, it wasn't a mistake last time. This is Cranky Kong, masked as Scrooge McDuck. We're going to be pogoing everywhere. And that thing can pogo off of anything. I'm telling you, anything except for bottomless pits. Don't try to do that. Roll all the way through here. Let's see if we can get through the hummus glue section. Do we have a good lineup? Oh, let's go. The perfect, the bobs, the weaves. Taking a little damage boost right there. And then we're going to get just over this bug and into the barrel. Very nicely done. Already here, almost done with the level. Gonna have some nice chain bouncing of the pogos. Come on over here, bounce. All right, don't get screwed by that. Very nice. Grab the G and made sure that I loaded this vine on screen a little earlier so that I didn't have to wait on it. So getting that G didn't lose us any time. Now, one thing that will get your speedrun deleted off speedrun.com, you got to make sure you hit that thing. If you don't hit it, your run's invalidated. That's legit. Does it count for any percentage? Nope, but the integrity. You gotta smack it because it gives you some of the classic DKC themes right there. And now with that secret exit, we loop into 1B. This level, all right, we haven't died yet. I think this could be the one. Church, do you believe in me?
That's a tricky question. Normally, my belief is
bad.
Question
right there, dog.
So normally, when I believe in somebody, they fail. So I'm trying to think whether or not I want to believe in you right now.
Right? That was going to be the joke. I was going to be like, oh, you believe in me to fail? All right, let's do it. Making our way through. We're rolling. We're making Fred Durst proud. We're going to keep on rolling. Remember, yeah, it's Pogo here, Pogo here. Didn't want to take that damage right there, but you know what happens. We're going to do a double Pogo right here to grab this O cleanly out of the sky. You'll love that. We're going to try to not take damage again because if you take a second hit, there goes your partner Kong. This is easily one of the hardest jumps in World 1. We'll see if it happens. Nope. Okay, that was our first death. So that was definitely a part I was kind of expecting to probably take a little beefage. So we're gonna make our way up here. The nice thing about it at the very least is you don't go back too far, and I can get a backup cranky down here. Moving our way. If you get that cleanly, then you get that G right there. Or that N rather. Oh no, I'm failing Elmo's letter adventure.
Gonna have to restart the split on that one.
Yeah.
Can't spell properly.
This dog couldn't spell, man. Grab this G and skip that platform, go straight to it. Yeah. That level, along with a couple others here, somewhat early in the run, that's like one of the most common run killers. You got to get that perfect chain bouncing off of all those different bugs. And I have to bounce off like the far right side of that last enemy that I whiffed in order to actually grab the end. Because if you miss the end, it's as good as a death. You have to jump in the pit, go back, do it again. That, somewhat expected. That's probably, I get that 50-50. And now we're gonna try to skip this barrel into a neutral, into a Pogo, into another Pogo. We're gonna make it, yeah, we did it. Just barely, by the hair on our chinny chin chins. And now we get our first auto scroll. We've got the minecarts, the classic stuff. And I want to ask you, Church, with the success of the Super Mario Brothers movie, Donkey Kong was a big part of that. With the creation of the minecart thrill ride at Nintendo World, are we gonna see a new Donkey Kong game in the next 3 years?
I mean, they're gonna rob us if they don't, like...
Right?
They have to, right?
They have to! I've been living the last 10 years of my life since this game came out. The last new mainline Donkey Kong game. Okay, let me make sure I get this. Okay, I got the end. That's an awful letter to miss. Being like, well, Donkey Kong Country's dead. Never coming back. They're never making the series again. And who knows? Retro Studio made these games. Brilliant game designers. If they got pulled, they had to go work on Metroid Prime 4. Maybe they were working on another Donkey Kong game. I don't know. But the fact that, like, Donkey Kong is kind of on the in right now, I'm hoping that means Nintendo's like, hey, there are children out there who think Donkey Kong's pretty cool. He got voiced by Seth Rogen. That's awesome. Let's make another one.
I mean, it's also just like a generation of kids who haven't played a Donkey Kong game unless they've played older games.
Yep. Yeah, you skip a gaming generation. That's rough, dude. Kids these days are playing Splatoon. Playing Baldur's Gate. When's the last time a Donkey Kong game came out?
2014.
2014. It's the 10-year anniversary. Hooray! So that was the last regular level here for World 1, and now we go into these are, again, that lovely cereal, the Special K levels right here. Swinger Flinger, coming up. Gonna be swapping a Dixie right off the bat, and there's some really cool momentum conservation that I can do off of the carts here, where you can see I get a little boost to speed. This level's very difficult. This is another early game run killer. Let's see how we do. Come up here. We're just on cycle to grab Dixie, swap to her, wait on the vine, On we go. Gonna be utilizing that hover, that double jump to make our way between the vines. Try to get to our first cart and get that initial little sexy speed boost. Can we get it? Whoop. Okay, a little bit right there. And we're gonna try to come down here. Get one again. All right, nicely done. 2 for 2. Let's go for a third. Why not? Boom. We're going to go for the neutral off him. Getting me on the good cycles. I'm going to try to get under that little spiky boy right there. And we got this terrifying climb. We're going to jump. We're going to bob. We're going to weave. That's fine. We took a hit. Might not be fine. Oh, just go. Hit. Okay. All right. We're good. We're in the clear. Except I've still got more level I got to play. This is terrifying. Church, why would you have me on? Speedrunning is stressful. Now we're going to go. We're going to get another speed boost. Keep that go all the way to the vine. Hit this, hit this. We're going to swing to the bottom of the vine. That kind of pushes it forward by just a little bit. Grab this, grab this, grab this. Oh, my Atlanta. We're into the barrel. We're off to the end. And get our little prize.
Why do you think I have you on instead of me doing it? This would be too stressful for me.
This man. Yeah, the K levels are infamous, dude. People who play this game casually, they're like, oh my gosh, I couldn't do it. There's no checkpoints. Everything you're over a bottomless pit. At X level. Woo, mama, let me tell you. But before we get there, we got to finish off World 1 big top bomb with the one and the only Pompey. I had to remember his name. So I mentioned we're playing this on the Switch version. For the most part, it's just faster loads. However, there's also... Gonna be swapping to Cranky there. There's also this very messed up hitbox. Why that works? I don't know. That's a Switch exclusive. Something about it got all messed up, all confuzzled. Trying to clear these enemies as quick as we can. Spawn him up there. Get another quick second hit. All these faster hits save like 30 seconds in the fight. It's glorious. Bait you over here. Try to set it up for the bounce, the knockback into the fish. I almost called him a bird. That same thing, believe it or not. 3 hits down, 6 to go. Now we're in Elmo's number journey. We're gonna wait here for visual cue. Go. Nice. 4 for 4. That is what we like to see. Now we're gonna count to 8. Once we get there, he's gonna come plopping down. 4, 5, 6. Let's do this. Okay, yeah. I wasn't supposed to take damage on the 7th one. Wait, go. It's using very specific visual cues to go in and get those hits immediately when he gets up there. 6 hits down, 3 to go. Can we do it? Ooh, I missed that one. Yeah, those are definitely some of the trickier ones. I'm gonna clear these enemies because if they're still on screen, they will delay your ability to move on to the next phase. Triple, pogo, bounce, the knock-up. Oh, I missed him. Okay, wait, let him do his thing. Okay, got the 8th hit. Don't lose Cranky or I'll cry. Let's go. All right. There was definitely hits 7 and 8 were not perfect. Didn't love those. But otherwise, good fight. Kurt, you having a good day?
I'm having a great day, Spike. What about you?
I'm having a great day. I took a shower before this. I understand we were shower bros. And both, right. I mean, Ray was here, had a whole thing set up, and we're both just singing in the shower, Home Alone style, doing our thing, making sure we look nice and clean. I had to wear my Donkey Kong shirt. But now we go into World 2, and this is automatically, again, shouts to David Wise, composer of so many amazing soundtracks over the years in gaming and whatnot. And Windmill Hills, this one slaps, dude. It's great. But this level's also terrifying. I'm over here, immediately the K right there, bam. Now I'm gonna chain bounce off these 2. Just kidding, the second one gets to live. Generally with all of these, like anytime there's a platform that you ride that moves to the right or whatever direction I wanna move in, I'm gonna actually ride on those because they're also pushing me to the right. It's great. It's great routing. Make our way up here, we have got this climb where I also need to mix in grabbing the O. Boing, boing. Come on over. Boing, boing. Yeah, that's not gonna, all right, that's fine. I had to do one extra jump. It was in that moment Church said, get off the stage.
Mercy killed.
Wait,
You're out.
You're done.
I run a tight ship here.
Oh, I don't like that at all. Here, we're gonna reset that up. We're gonna slap this. Can I get the roll to the barrel? Let's go, baby!
Nice.
The relatively tight timing. It's like a 90 frame window I just hit right there. And I did it on the GDQ stage. That's right. All right. We're having a good time. We had the one death earlier in World 1, but you know what? No one even remembers that. Admit it, chat. Y'all didn't even remember till I told you right there.
That's the beauty of streaming is if you make a mistake and you don't bring it up, it never happened.
It never happens. You can straight up, it's amazing how many mistakes you can make in a speedrun. And if you don't reference it, everybody's just chill, dog. Like right there, I made a mistake. But if I didn't tell y'all I made it, you probably didn't know. You might have known. You saw I broke stride. Oh, no. I bonked with Ramby. Ramby the Rhombus, as they call him. Now, the cool thing about this level, because Cranky's cane is made out of adamantium steel, he can pogo. Lifting Donkey Kong alone is incredible. But he's also carrying this entire rhinoceros up with it. And that allows you for more really cool momentum conservation. This game's got a lot of that in it. It's wonderful.
I didn't think about that until you mentioned it, but yeah, it is really impressive to just carry DK alone.
Right? That alone is like, wow, that's impressive. That's Steve Rogers.
I've never been more impressed with DK or Cranky until right now.
All right, this is really hard. Can I get it? All the way in the Cave of Wonders. Are you kidding me?
Nice.
Let's all. That was actually, I can't believe I got that. That's, I maybe hit that like 1 out of 50 times. Unironically, that is really hard to get that boost that deep. Dang, that was awesome. Yeah,
That was
you're welcome. Every once in a while I game.
It's not often, but when you do.
It's not. I don't impress often. When I do, I prefer Tropical Freeze. All right, another extremely difficult level. So Horn Top Hop, this is a beautiful level when done well. I might beef it. We'll see what happens. I probably deserve it after that last level. It all works off of global cycles. As soon as I enter the level, all the cycles of all these moving platforms and everything, they're all moving to the music. So, go for a neutral here. Boost, get the K. Roll off of that, roll off of that. We're gonna pogo, bonk, pogo. I'm gonna come up here with these 2 leaps, roll off them, because again, they're moving me to the right. You can grab this O. Oh, we do. And then I'm gonna go for a double neutral. Neutral, pogo off that, skip, flipping the platform, beautifully done. That checkpoint, that's good. Now it's gonna naturally roll me through here. I'm gonna pogo off that leap. Now we're gonna come up here. This is the scariest part. Can we get it? I'm gonna grab this K. Oh, beautifully done. Barely getting that momentum to get lifted over. 1, 2 to 4. Jump off here. Pogo off top of these. And we're gonna use this guy. I failed. That's fine. If I'm gonna fail anything in the level, please God, make it that. That's fine. I will take the rest of that. Now we get this little inside section as this thing blows us up in the air. There's gonna be some timing I'm gonna be quiet for. That's right, Spike Vegeta's gonna be quiet. I can't believe it either. We're come up here, grab on these vines. Trying to maximize my height when that starts blowing me up, because then I can grab these barely and get out of the level. That's right, gamers. 2-3 in the books, baby. That was overall pretty solid. That little start to World 2, 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, that's a murderous stretch of the run. A lot of runs get up to there. Nope. All right, start over. That's cool.
I feel like you and I are like the 2 people together who's like, silence is never a thing that's going to happen.
It doesn't happen. If I don't need an audio cue in a video game, I don't shut up. I'm sorry, gamers. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You're speedrunning. I can sit here and be quiet the whole time. Wouldn't that be a great Hotfix show? Do I do that next time, church? That's the whole theme of the show. We don't say a dang thing.
We just mute the audio so it's impossible for us to talk.
Right? Hey, man, some people want that. Just vibe to the speed run. I'm a big viber to speed running. Yo, type 1 in chat if you're a hardcore lurker. Anybody in here a hardcore lurker when you watch streams? You're like, yeah, man, I'm sitting here eating a grilled cheese sandwich. I don't want anyone to know I'm watching. I ain't typing in chat. Anyway.
I wasn't gonna bring it up, but that was definitely just trying to bring the lurkers out.
Right?
The instant you type 1, you can't be a lurker anymore.
Like,
You've been bamboozled,
no,
chat. You've been bamboozled. Spike got you.
He called me out. It's all right. You can make up for it, chat, by subscribing today to twitch.tv/gamesdonequick. Or Spike Vegeta. I'll take it. Shoot, why not? You know what? Yeah, you're having me on. I'm promoting me. Sub to me. But also sub to GDQ. GDQ's great. This helps
And
fund
Spike
all
is
the
great.
Hotfix shows and everything. It's great. Anyways, we're in an auto scroller. This is our second auto scroll of the run, if you've been counting. Again, that's the theme of this run. You count. Yeah, and this is one of the most inventive, creative, other superlatives auto scrollers I've ever played. You change from like a minecart into a little boat thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, that jump always scares me a little bit. Then back into a minecart. Come on, man. Who dreamt this up?
But I think that's like what makes this game so awesome is just like how diverse it is from level to level. Like you're never just doing the same thing.
Oh yeah, the locales are different. How you interact with all the enemies. It's a very aesthetically pleasing speedrun. IMO. Church, what are some of your favorite, most just aesthetically pleasing? Like you want to put on a speedrun and chill to it. What do you like to watch?
Honestly, SM64 runs are really like watching high level SM64 is so clean.
Yes, it's. Do you think the devs understood how good of a movement engine they made back in 1996?
I don't think they not to the same level. Like they might have been like, "Yo, we nailed this," but I don't think they realized how good they nailed it. Like,
because they understood at a certain point. Like when I was a kid, I do a triple jump in SM64, and I was like, "That was pretty cool." It's just like today. We speedrun because it makes us look cool. I was like, I feel really cool that I did a triple jump. I probably did like 4 total wall kicks in the course of a run. You know, like those things just felt good. They probably did not process like, oh, we didn't put a speed cap on when we go backwards and stuff. Yeah, high level SM64 is really good.
When you get into the games that have like a huge movement ceiling and you get to the high level stuff, it just looks so satisfying to watch. Like watching you play this, some of these levels are so satisfying to watch, and then you have like the auto scroller levels, and they are dissatisfying. But like some of your early like level 1 levels were so clean and so cool to see.
Yeah, they're fun. This is, and I tell people all the time, if you ever want to look, if you're like, man, I'm into 2D platformers, what's a cool speedrun to get into? This one's a little longer. Obviously, I'm doing all stages, so that's naturally going to be longer. But like any percent, you can, if you learn how to do it well enough, you can do it in like an hour and a half. You can run the funky mode category, which is super accessible. Use Funky Kong. He's got his own double jumps and everything. He can't lose partner Kongs because he's just funky. He's just funky. That's how we do. Yeah, I think this is actually super, super cool speedrun to get into. What's it? Yeah, now I go to Alpine Incline. Yep.
It's so accessible. You taught it on my show. You pretty sure you taught funky mode.
Yes, that was funky mode. Yep, that was that one. I've jumped back and forth between the categories so much all the time. About once every year or two, I'll come back to this game and try to get into a new category. Now we're swapping back to Dixie. Ah, we got slapped. I'm out here getting slapped, gamers. That shouldn't matter too much unless I giga beef it later. But yeah, that's kind of what can be the scary part about running original mode. It's like, yeah, you're like, well, you got 4 health. In reality, you kind of think of it like you have 2 health. Because you take 2 damage, I'm all of a sudden down my partner Kong, and all of a sudden we just solo donkey, baby. And all of a sudden you got to work around that, do some improv. I'm gonna wait till I touch that banana. That should give me the height to get the O and make our way up. Get a little super bounce off that roll, off the little trampoline. Jump over this fatty and keep going, barely dodging that hoots. That's right. I was scared. It happened. We're coming in. Got the G coming up. And yeah, Dixie is going to be greatly preferred in a lot of levels in this run where just there are gaps. Because like I said, Cranky can bounce off of basically anything. Except for bottomless pits. He has not mastered the ability to bounce off of bottomless pits. So sometimes the best way to close them gaps, one day. Boy, that'd be a messed up glitch if we found it one day. Like, I don't know, man. It's nice, though. One thing I really like about running all stages is that you actually get a lot more, like, a good mixture of the team chemistry. Not chemistry, team, the makeup of the team, I guess. You use Dixie a lot more, is what I'm trying to say. They have a lot more, like, defined roles, where in any percent, you definitely get Dixie and Diddy levels, but it's mostly Cranky. Which, you know, I'm not complaining. Cranky's got a bunch of cool stuff he can do. But hey, it's nice that Diddy and Dixie get their time in the sun.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely feels a lot more like a DKC game when you get to use the entire cast instead of just spamming one character.
Right. A little neutral off you, boosted off you. And that's another thing that's super satisfying, fun about this speedrun, is that a lot of different enemies, sometimes you want to go for the big boosted bop off of them. Sometimes you want those neutrals. Sometimes you want just a little baby bop off of them. And the way those like chain together and everything, super, super cool to watch. Because they're also just like, it's a modern game. They give cool animations and whatnot. And you just feel like a baller shot caller. It's so nice. Roll off this, barely make that. Yeah, we're gonna play it safe. You can make that prior Cranky cycle, but it's very tight. All of the rotating barrels where it goes between Diddy, Dixie, and Cranky, each of those are 1 second rotations, and those are all global. Despite whatever the level is cycle-wise, they will always be global from the time I enter the level. So if I'm basically perfect in my movement throughout the level up to that point, which, shocker, I was not, you can catch that Cranky cycle and save a sick 3 seconds. It's nice. Little momentum conservation right there. Yeah! That was great. I was in that room for like a half second. Now we're gonna be pogoing up. Just doing some short hops right here because I don't want to give myself too much height. Boom, boom, pogo. Grab the G, grab the thing, bounce off the sucker. And 2-6 in the books. That is wingding. We've already beaten 15 levels, chat. That was so fast. I bet you didn't beat 15 levels in 31 minutes.
I certainly didn't.
Oh. Make that projection. But you know what? I bet you if I picked up Dead Cells right now, I still would not have a clear. You probably have beaten it like 12 times at this point, right?
At least 12 times. I would say...
In 31 minutes, how many times could you beat a seed in Dead Cells?
Oh, geez. So here's the thing. Do you remember the last time I played? Because you do.
Yeah.
You were there for it. That was the last time I played.
Okay. There might be a little bit of de-rusting. It was just like me for this. You were like, hey, you want to come on and do Tropical Freeze? I was like, give me a week.
Yeah.
I don't remember how to play this, dude.
If I have the game installed on my computer and I turn the internet off, I could get you 2 runs in 30 minutes. If it's patched, I have no idea, because I don't believe the items I used during the game anymore.
No, I couldn't get the O, dude. I was like, can I somehow do this? Yeah, okay. That didn't send me back that far. That's really funny, dude. Hey, so that's what that all was supposed to look like. Nah, I'm okay with that, man. Dude, I've gotten to the point, Church, where there's sometimes I'm like, I like a good beef it every once in a while. I think the perfect showcase of a speed run is like you look cool, you look cool, you look cool, and then you beef it just every once in a while. Like right there, I forgot you can't grab the third vine. You got to go to 2. Again, we de-rusted this week.
Yeah.
Wait.
So that's the thing about like speedrunning is if you just do it super clean, it's not people can't appreciate how difficult it is.
Oh,
like if you just clear through this and you like hit everything perfectly, it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like he's definitely put some work into it, but you know, getting something perfect like that has to be pretty easy considering. And it's like, no, this is hard. This is real hard.
This isn't a god game. We're watching Spike Vegeta. What? Come on. It must be easy if he's doing it. That's fine. Here we are. Rotating up. Oh. Can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get it? Oh. The perfect timing, the left side. That was a little bit of time loss. You know, when you die, you generally, that's not the optimal strat, is to fall in a pit. I did it twice. I love just the comedy of trying to get that me trying to route out of my head, how do I get this thing? Can I like bounce off of it and get back to the vine? Nah, dude. I tried to stay low. The windows to the wall. Anyways, chat, who is a fan? What's your favorite type of cheese? I gotta ask for this type of level. Because, man, this thing is just, they must have signed a contract with Baby Bells. Because this whole level's just filled with them. I had a Baby Bell this morning. It was great.
When was the last time I had a Baby Bell? Jeez.
Every time Nukes and I go to Disney at Woody's little roundup or whatever,
yeah,
they have the little cheese wheels. Gotta have them. They're delicious. My wife is a big cheese fan. I went from like cheese is pretty good to like, oh yeah, I'm craving it. Doesn't like date night when it's pizza night.
Cheese is pretty good.
It's weird they figured that out. Like, this is delicious. My God. I mean, this is the first time we're seeing. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
This is the first time we're seeing this type of auto scroller. The Rocket Barrel levels, they're pretty infamous in DKC returns because if you take damage even once, you die, which is not optimal, as we proved in the last level. Here you can take a piece of damage. You actually have 2 health up in that corner. I'm gonna generally try to avoid any damage. There's no such thing as a damage boost in a level like this. Because you're just going. As long as you don't die, you're not losing time in these. Anyways, chat. Now we have a high candidate for the scariest, the hardest level in the run. We got the one, the only Bopopolis, our second pay level. Anyone familiar with Kaizo Ironmon runs with Pokemon? A lot of your runs would get up to Brock, and he'd kill your run. I dubbed this level Brockopolis. Because I would get 36, 37 minutes into my speed run, and then just see if the run dies here or not. And there was one stretch where we lost like 4 runs in a row. I was like, oh, this is rough. I love this game, but I want to see Worlds 3 and beyond. Let's see what happens. If I were to fall in a pit, I lose Cranky, and then I just basically have to casual my way through the level. This entire level speaks for itself. There's just bottomless pits everywhere. So enjoy. Hopefully I get it. We'll see what happens. Hop up here. Boing, boing. Gotta time all of these correctly or you do not get the height. Neutral into a boosted pogo there. Gotta do a nice sexy chain bounce here. Immediately jump over. Make this jump, into the neutral off the puzzle piece. Boosted, boosted, up, wait. Wait till this bird passes. Boost up into the platform. Now the scary chain. Oh, Oh, so close, dude. Yeah, that is by far the hardest part is that last bit. So now I've got to do that all solo Donkey Kong, and we're basically going to casual our way through the level. I mean, hopefully still kind of fast. But yeah, there's a lot of strats that only Cranky can do. Well. So I got to boost. Boosted, roll our way through. And we're... Oh, I thought that was short.
That is close.
Okay. And now we basically have to do this. Okay, we got the solo DK playthrough. Yeah, you just don't have a way, without a lot of practice, you don't have a way to like close those gaps as fast in that last section. You can. I'm not practiced on it because obviously, if I take a death there, the run just kind of starts over. Yeah. But we'll take it. Now we make our way up. We have just got the boss left. Scowl. Some people call him Sephi Owl because his music reminds people of Sephiroth. I don't know. Y'all can listen to it. See if it reminds you of it or not. That was very close. That was very close to a good Bopopolis. But it is very, very common to lose a run there. There's also a lot to be said for like good barrel grabbing techniques where you're not really losing time. You don't just like run over, pick up the barrel and throw it. You can like grab them so well in stride. Again, whether developers make games with speedrunning in mind or not, I don't know. But they definitely had a beautiful sense of movement and flow in this game.
And I think that's what makes the game so good. Like, the games where the movement just feels so clean and flows so well, like, those are the ones you want to keep playing.
I come back to this game all the time. I'm just like, dude, every time I play it, even right there, even when I take a death, I'm like, all right, that was my fault. The game didn't do anything to, like, screw me over there or anything. There was nothing, like, janky. We're just playing the game. Anyway, so yeah, this is Scout picking up. Making sure that I load each of the eggs on screen before I throw that first egg at him. Because he'll generally just give you one set of 3 eggs. And if I miss any of them, then bam, I lose a ton of time waiting for him to spawn another one. You mess up anywhere in the first phase, you lose like 30 seconds. Second phase, you lose like 15. If I screw up here and lose an egg, I lose like 50, 55 seconds. It's something ridiculous. So hopefully we don't do that. So what I'm gonna have to do is he's gonna give me 2 eggs. I need to balance both of them. There's a slightly more advanced couple of jumps we could go for here. We're still a little bit not fully de-rusted on the game, so I'm just gonna pop, leave this dude here, reset up, throw the egg, pick up this guy. So I only got 2 eggs. I gotta use Donkey's, his classic Badungus, to deal the second point of damage here. And go over, boop, throw that off screen. All right. Gal is down for the count. That is entirety of World 2. Out of here. World 2 was fun.
2 worlds in 40 minutes.
Pretty good. Pretty good. In total, there are 7 worlds in the run. 6 main worlds, and the 7th world is very short. 3 short little levels. They're difficult. So yes, I say short. I could be there a while. Probably not. Now we go into the Lion King. Asibenya and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory why we would call this the Lion King level. Things are jamming. Everybody's popping off. I don't remember if there were puppets or not in the Lion King. But I don't think Donkey Kong was there either. So, they definitely took some liberties with this.
I guess you're right. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right, grabbing the K. Nicely done. Now, this is another level that works off of those global cycles, like I was saying for that level earlier. Actually going to make my way up. Oh. Get up here. Slap. I'm going to wait a second. Then I'm going to go. Because that's actually going to manipulate that bird to always be in that position. Now I'm just waiting for this barrel to show up. So, we're screwing it around. That's what you do when you got time in a speed run. You screw around.
You do swag stuff and hope you don't die while you're waiting.
Funny enough, I've never died trying to do that. The little roll down to that barrel before. But one day I'm going to beef it. It's going to be hilarious.
Yeah.
I guess our beefing it quota is already pretty good right now. All right, now I've got to grab this G, and I'm trying to catch this global cycle of this snake later. Wait, go. Now I got to move fast. That's right. The whole speed run, I haven't been moving that fast, but now I'm trying, gamers. It's great. Well, got to grab this. And easy money. Otherwise, you lose 7 entire seconds. And then you cry. Oh, we actually got to jump into the barrel. That is almost frame perfect. I say almost because I don't have the frame data. I don't know. You know what? My show, Church's show, my show, that was sub-frame perfect. That's right.
Well, remember what we said. If we say it, people won't know.
Y'all don't know. What if I haven't been playing the game the whole time? I've just been playing a video the whole time right here. No, I swear, I'm playing it. The GDQ Hotfix.
Spike was like, I can't be rushed in time. You play this for me off screen.
You do this.
Hired somebody else to do it.
Got one of them newfangled runners in here to do it.
Yeah.
I can't. That'll stress me out.
Like I said earlier, it was stressful. I pawned it off on you. You pawned it off on somebody else. It's full circle.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad they put that barrel there. That's going to cost me 3 seconds here because I have to wait on the cranky cycle for sure. Well, wait. If you are perfect, which I was not, you catch that right on the cranky cycle when you get there. So you vary the beauty of this level is you start as cranky, you do some cool movement there, and then you swap to Dixie just for that end grab, and you swap in stride right back to cranky. It's like they knew the cycles. It's incredible. Beautiful stuff. I gotta wait on this guy though. All right, one of maybe the most infamous trick in all of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze speedrun history, a history that spans 10 wonderful years, is the Tornado-si-do. So you got these tornadoes in this next level that sort of are supposed to like ejector seat you out to different side. I'm gonna try to manipulate that off this first one to flick me hard to the right. I might beef it here, as we've done many times, but ideally I want to try to carry that all the way to the first letter, the K. You can do an even nuttier version of it, but I don't have that practice. Oh, we got a little bit of speed. Oh, we got basically nothing. That's fine. Just go, 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 go. We got a little bit of speed to where we beat the first couple tornadoes. It was definitely not what you would consider good. Okay, here, let's clear that. Oh, don't you go? Those little fire porcupines, they are actually random how they get flicked out. And one almost gave me the far right RNG. I thought it did.
It was definitely close.
I was
definitely concerned.
I was about to be like, all right, old man, see you, Cranky. Again, look at the adamantium steel on this cane, dude. It's carrying an entire donkey sandwich up the hill. Oh. forgot which platform you jump from. I don't know, it'll be fine. Swap to Dixie. She's going to be useful in the next level because it is another level with gaps in it. And now, Rambi, just like Yoshi. Whoop! So I say Yoshi right there. You might think like, well, you just jumped off of him. If I had not jumped off of him, all three of us, Donkey, Dixie, and Rambi, are all in that pit. But because I launched off of him, I, of course, get height. But unlike Yoshi, like in SMW, where you spike him downwards, you imagine Donkey's kind of like throwing him. So we all get to live safely, happily ever after. It's a beautiful story, really. Again, this is just a really retelling of the movie Lion King. This is now, we're on Pride Rock. Everything's on fire. Terrifying. We're trying to beat Scar. Making our way through.
It really takes Mario in a whole different light, where like Donkey Kong's like, don't worry, buddy, I've got you, you're safe, and Mario's just like, in the pit you go. Straight down.
Right, I guess like it's still not great because Rambi's just stuck up there, right? Like, where's he going? He's not going to Outback Steakhouse after that. He's just stuck. Boosted, neutral, wait, go. Get up to here. Wait on these fire droplets, get your G, and catch the top right here. Dixie, once again, man, she's great at closing gaps. You got a bottomless pit? Who are you gonna call? Dixie Kong.
I'm glad you had that timing lined up, because I was like, I can't make this work improv. There's no way I can fit the theme properly.
Dude, it's so hard, because like, I would trust my boy Church to know the timing and everything, but over Discord, no shot, dude.
Yeah.
You ever hear when people are like, oh my God, let's say the cute thing together over Discord, and it's like, no chance. No shot.
If you record that and play it back, people are like 5 seconds off across the entire thing. It's like, yeah, no, I'm good.
All right. So, Church, this is where I have to tell you the worst thing by far, unfortunately, about Tropical Freeze all-stage speedrunning is you see this level right here?
Yep.
You see how it's an auto-scroller?
Uh-huh.
Hear me out. What if I had to play this level not once, not twice, but 3 times? That's right.
You know what? It's still better than what I thought you were gonna say, which is it's an auto-scroller, and if I mess up, I have to redo it.
Oh, God. Yeah, thankfully, you do gotta get the Kong letters here. I've got 2 shots to get all the Kong letters. The 3rd time we play it, we cut off the level early. Oh, that'd be awful. I did have one run where I just wasn't paying attention, and I skipped like the O or something, and people were like, yeah, make sure you get it the 2nd time. What an awful way to lose a run that would be.
Oh, God, yeah.
But yeah, when we pop out to the overworld, you'll see there's 3 exits shooting out of here to 3 different levels, and there's no way around it. I've got to do all 3 exits. Right up there, you can see that's the first secret exit, and 80% it's nice because that's the one we get to take. And that cuts off the last, like, 40% of this level. And it conveniently sends us to the fastest of the other 3 levels. So it's like, you know, I just want to give a shout out to Retro. Thanks for routing this game for us. You made it great. But yeah, all stages, this is definitely the, like, I'd say a little bit of a mental reprieve. You're about 40% of the way into a run right now, and you're just getting to, you know, do an auto-scroller that you hopefully are not going to screw up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. We do need Dixie for the end here because we need that powerful hair twirl again in order to get to this secret exit. And thankfully we get to break it up. I'm not going to do all 3 of them back to back. That's actually routing-wise not how I want to do it. I'm now going to jump over and do the level that we're unlocking here. And we'll come back and go beep it bob it boop it bob it beep it boop, and all of a sudden 6 levels. It's 6 levels up, 6 levels down. So I hope y'all like that level because we're going to do it 2 more times. But for now, let's go do another one of the more awkward levels in the game, Rickety Rafters. Very, very easy to take a death here. And again, you're going to notice all these gaps that are like just far enough to where Dixie is optimal here. That's why I wanted to carry Dixie out of that level. Little bit of rickety rack. What am I doing? I jumped so early. We'll call it. Oh my Lanta, you got me kidding. Well, now I gotta do. I don't have the poker to jump off. So I was definitely not supposed to take that damage early. Honestly, the hardest parts of running this game is like optimizing Dixie's hover. Because you think like, all right, I have the hover, let me land as quickly as I can now. And then you're barely short, and then bada bing, bada boom, you're stuck in the spikes. And that's no fun. There's a damage boost I am supposed to do later in the level. I could still go for it. It would just obviously cost me my Dixie Kong. I don't know if I really want that. Boost off you. Let's see if we can make this gap. We can. That's beautiful. I gotta wait here a second because we screwed up earlier. Grab the end. And I'm just gonna hover to each of the hoots. Oh, I'm having a... Yep, and cycles are messed up because of the mistake. That bird was not supposed to be spin. I can't believe I didn't take damage though. All right.
Yeah, that was a nice save considering.
Yeah, so there I would normally take a damage boost. But I'm going to elect to keep the Dixie Kong. She's great. We love her. Oh, that was scary. That dude swooping. He's supposed to be just big chilling there. And that is inherently, I think, the biggest skill you can develop when running Tropical Freeze. It's such a cycle-based video game. And sometimes you have to understand, I made this mistake, and it's not an isolated mistake. What does this affect later on? We're gonna try to go for a frame-perfect trick right here. Let's see if we can get it. Gotta mash out this cutscene. Did I get... Oh, no, there's no shot. No. There's a visual cue on the torch in the background that I can use. Well, we're going. I'll get cranky next time. Yeah, because once you're in there, you're stuck. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. Church, stop freaking out. Stop freaking out, Church.
I'm sorry. I'm just stressed, okay?
Unreal. Church, I'm stressed out of my mind right now, and you're freaking me out. You're freaking me out, gamer.
All right.
But yeah, Tropical Freeze. It's a very cycle-based speedrun. You have to know when you make a mistake, not only does this affect the now, how does that affect the later? And like making adjustments on the fly. I had never made that mistake I made in that last level, so I was big like, what do I do? what's happening here? So, but we didn't die or anything. It was great. So optimally, I get Cranky back there. Cranky saves a very, very minuscule amount of time on the next level. I'm coming back here one more time where I can get Cranky. And even then, there's backups for days. It's fine. We're not coming over estimate or anything. What's our estimate again? Like 245?
245.
Yeah, we're fine. Everybody in chat, you're freaking out. I need y'all to calm down. It's a stressful work environment I'm in right now. Ding! I didn't grab the O earlier. Oh, no. Like I said, I'm assuming I got the Kong letters the first time.
Yeah. I wasn't going to bring it up because I assume you don't need to do it all 3 times.
Yeah, you only need it once. That's nice for the levels you got to repeat. Again, there's only 4 total levels that you repeat in the run. So for the most part, you just go with the mindset of, I'm always getting all the Kong letters. Boing. That sick, nasty drop into the barrel. All right, gamers, we're doing it again. It actually, you know what? Reroute on the fly. Just do it again right now. We're rerouting on the fly, gamers. And then we'll do 3-6, then we'll do 3B. It'll be fine. All right, do I try for it? You know what, GDQ Hotfix? Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. No, dude, I can't get a good frame. So what I'm doing there is I'm trying to mash out the opening cutscene. Ah, we got the old man. We got him this time. You're trying to mash out the opening cutscene because the barrels are moving during that. And then you need to start your roll on the perfect frame. It's a visual cue on the screen when I start rolling every time. And if both of those things are good, you can go for the God Cranky, as we call it. So anyways,
Okay.
Church, I cut you off. What were you going to say, buddy?
Rewriting on the fly, Spike? I thought you wanted less stress.
Right? I'm like, you know what? This would save more time. The integrity of this routing is through the roof. People would make fun of me for years. If I lost 1 second on that level when I could have just sat here and did the level again. So we're just knocking this level fully out. Again, the nice thing about this last time, I don't have to play to the end. I got to play about 60% of the way into it. And we take the secret X and then we're done. And then we can play more interesting platforming levels. Boop, 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 boodly, boop.
We're coming up on that time. We're coming up on that time. Do you want to take the break after this before we get into the interesting level?
Here. We can count down as soon as you want.
All right. Whenever you're good to pause, we can pause on the home world, I guess.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and pause. It'll be once the thing. So I'll know how to count it down from 3. So let's go ahead and pause in 3, 2, 1. Pause. Yeah, that's perfect.
Awesome. Yeah, so on these longer hotfix speed runs, everybody, we just like to take a break about every hour. So somebody get up, stretch, get some water, anything like that. Because while us speedrunners might be used to this, other people might not be ready. They might, need some water. Everybody needs some water. I actually think I need some water. So anyway, we're going to take a quick break. Just a quick reminder before we go to the break, your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and Bitch Cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel do help support the games on Quick Hotfix. So if you like watching any of these anniversary specials where we celebrate games from times that we don't want to think about, because this is a 10-year-old game, and I'm sure that that hurts somebody to hear.
Hurt me.
We did Fire Red Leaf Green last week or the week before, and it was the 20th anniversary, and that makes you feel old because I played that as a kid. That was a childhood game for me. So, whoa.
Church, there are people speedrunning Super Mario Sunshine right now, where Sunshine is older than they are.
Oh, it hurts. Yeah. Oh, my back. Anyway.
My back. I can't feel anything. It's broken in half.
Anyway, before you don't want to listen to these two old men ramble on, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the run in just a few minutes, everybody. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Games Done Quick Hotfix. We are celebrating the 10th anniversary of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. We are in the middle of a Tropical Freeze run. I'll hand it right back over to Spike whenever you're ready, Spike.
All right, then let's keep going. In 3, 2, 1, back. All right. Moving on right here, we have got Cannon Canyons. Yeah, this is what I was... If I'm optimal, he saves like 1 entire second here at the start of 3-6. But the auto-scrollers are behind us, except for all the auto-scrollers that are not behind us. We're gonna get up here. Wait, go. Go. Oh, I suck. I don't suck that bad. All right, bam, we go in. Optimally, you're gonna take a damage boost there. It would just be a little later, but that's okay. We got clear. There's a lot of the classic Donkey Kong Country barrel blasting in this level. Wait. Go. Just don't stop. Don't stop till you get it off. Come on. We're going to go for a nice neutral here. Cute little neutral touch off this enemy right here. Just barely grab that O, then make our way into the barrels. Now, don't blast early like an idiot. I've definitely done that before and killed a run here. It's hilarious. Blast through. This is where you're going to get your N. And then don't blast late here and miss the G. Also, like an idiot, might have done at one point.
Might be speaking from experience.
Maybe. All right, we got him. That level should be pretty easy. But, every once in a while, gamers, you've heard this many times, sometimes you beef it. You duffed it. I think we had a theme about that last time I was on. Duffed it. Whenever you're playing a golf game or just golfing. You're like, you just slice it off to the left side and it's in the rough. Duffed it.
Yeah.
Anyways, now we go into Bramble Scramble, named after, a little bit of homage to the infamous Donkey Kong Country 2 level, Bramble Scramble. And this is one where, Cranky pretty good for this. I'm gonna do that. I think that was the smart play in that moment. My spacing was a little off before that. The one section down, though, we're gonna try to bob and weave our way through here. I'm gonna try to go for a little neutral touch. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I love that second section. Church, that was great. I would go back and do it again, but we're doing a speed run. I got to keep moving forward. Now we get the final section. Can I bob and weave my way through here, grab the N and the ever difficult G? We're going to go down real low, get that N. That's fire. Fire hurt. Oh, okay, we're going to do that. And it's fine. I'm going to lose Cranky. We're going to take damage here. It's totally fine to take extra damage because on the next level, we're going back to the K levels. They're going to be swapping over to Dixie. You got to land where I fell down and then the fire porcupine hit me. You want to land right on the front of that platform to kind of set up the cycles. I came up a little short, so the end of it kind of became a mess, but we got to the end. Didn't waste too much time. All right, another K level. This is one of my personal, just one person's opinion, least favorite levels in the game. It is very, very cycle-based. It's very easy to die in here. We are right on cycle to grab the Dixie barrel on the rotation, and then we start going. So, yeah, these swinging platforms, they're tough. That should be fine. So what's this going to turn into? I think I'm sort of having to improv here instantly. We might be back on cycle already. You actually can afford to make some mistakes in the early part of the level. Because, yeah, you're having to adhere to this cycle. Yeah, okay, as dumb as that looked, I didn't really lose any time for it. But now becomes the ever important, the middle section of the level. Oh, wait, go here. Oh, Billy Joel. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I tried to make sure I didn't take damage there. And so instead, I took a lot of damage.
Yeah, instead you took max damage.
Oh, okay. Well, so here we are. Yeah, that level was so cool. Let's do it again. Because I talked crap about it. I was like, it's one of my least favorite levels in the game. It might be my least favorite level in the game. And now, the big payback. All right, let's try that again. Blast, blast. I'll say, did I do a little slap setup here? All right, we took damage. Oh, these. Apparently, yeah, okay. I think I get to the second one. That's what it is. Okay, we just de-rusted this week, so some of these levels are a little hazy. I think I now know what I needed to do. Just let this guy take me because we're on the death cycle now. Yep. Just wait at that first part. Here we go. Blast through it. Boop, 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 bop, boop, bing. I think I get up to the second one and then I put on a slight delay. Yeah, that was where we were supposed to go. Now we keep on moving. I'm going to go for a nice neutral right there to get that roll started as soon as possible. Because now I'm working off of this platform cycle that I need to match. Bop, neutral. Got it. All right. Now it's just the final section. We got to get this last jump. Flap right here to delay yourself naturally. Bam. Go. Roll up. Barely catch that. And then start a roll. Yeah. Keeping all that momentum out of it. All right. We survived my least favorite level in the game. Very good.
And honestly, like, especially since you're essentially still de-rusting, your ability to, in the middle of a run, figure out what was wrong there and adjust properly. Like, yeah, you took 2 deaths, but still, like, the ability to do that is so hard to do. So, like, huge props to you on that.
Yeah, you're definitely trying to in a de-rust process. Again, I've been doing stuff the last few days. I didn't want to exactly walk in here and be like, I haven't touched this in 4 months. For the showcase and everything. But, it's a lot. It's 68 levels that you have to remember. Yeah, what was the spacing of the 2,000 jumps we make throughout this? Yeah, we're having a good time. We go into the third boss, Triple Trouble, the Sonic video game. I'm pretty sure there's a Game Gear game called Triple Trouble. I am mixing up. Nope. That's fine. I think health-wise, this kind of works out. Now we're going to bop this dude as he comes down. Take out you. And then I want to stand right here. There's a lot of very specific positioning you want in order to get optimally like where the enemies come down at. I lost a little bit of time because I honestly just forgot what I was doing in those hits. Now we've got the two of them. Every time you deplete one of their health to 0, the others will max back out. Ooh, okay. I'm going to use the biggest right here. We're going to use some bombs. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, there... Okay. All right, so this boss... Yeah, so now that just cleared him. So I effectively did no damage to this one. I did all 3 to the other. Because they're going to refill anyways, didn't lose me too much time. This has been definitely a spaghetti boss, but that's okay. Now we're going to make our way over and just kind of bait out all these bombs, make sure we get good positioning, avoid any damage. So we're going to go for the classic. Kobe! That's right, 1 hit down right there. 2 hits here left on the last one. I'm going to position myself right underneath each of them so that the bombs go straight down, so that they're out of my way when I'm trying to get this hit right here for hit number 8. And now for the final hit. Bombs are going to be littered everywhere in the arena. We're going to set up for a little damage boost here pretty soon. Throw, get back to the other side. We had Kobe on the first one, so what's this second one? Phil Mickelson. Very nice. Yeah, that boss was all sorts of spaghetti, but that's okay. That's okay. We're moving along.
Pasta tastes delicious.
What tastes delicious?
Pasta, it tastes delicious, so it's fine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, spaghetti. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, was Chad having a conversation? All right, Chad. What is your perfect date night food? You got on a date, where are you going? Gonna get pasta? Pasta's the only answer, so that's all you're gonna say. I'm trying to win someone over. Pasta. We're going to pasta. That's what everyone wishes they were eating. Sushi's good too. Sushi's a solid number 2. Into World 4. This is the underwater level. Water World. Someone was in that movie. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I didn't do that piece of the homework. But yeah, so this world...
I skipped that class.
Diddy is king because of his jetpack underwater. This jetpack saves you hours. That's right. We would come in 4 hours over estimate if Diddy's jetpack did not exist. You go so fast underwater, and it honestly feels so good, so smooth, so fresh, and so clean. As soon as you get to use Diddy Kong underwater. No wait here, because, we're vibing. There's going to be a later Diddy cycle where I want to refill his health anyways. Grab this out right here. That's right, I should have waited a little bit. Go. Because that enemy right there actually has RNG to him, whether he'll spawn at the top or the bottom. So he could have got in my way. Now, right here, you might be thinking, well, why don't you have Dixie Kong? Isn't she better at moving across these currents? You see, you can kind of alternate between the breaststroke and the corkscrew. And that allows you to still gain some distance. That's going to be much more important in a few spots later on in the run. But this level in general, though, is the most crucial level in the entire run. Now, normally you're expected to have to do this level 2 times. Once to get all the Kong letters, do the regular exit, and then once to do the secret exit. However, through some very creative routing on the part of our community, probably 6+ years ago at this point, we are going to go almost to the end of the level. We're almost there. We're in the closing segments right here. Get all of the Kong letters, and then we're going to go backwards through this entire level and go to the secret exit. Now, how are we going to be able to do that? There's so much health that we need. We're going to get it right here. with the seldom used in a speedrun mechanic, the Kong Pow. When you have that meter full in the top left corner, you can then use that explosive attack to turn all the enemies on screen into helpful things. And for Dixie, by far the most helpful thing is you turn all of them into those golden hearts, allowing me double the health. Now, I took 3 damage right there. I need to make sure I don't take any extra damage, or this strat does not work. We're gonna try to go right here, slip in right here. I'm gonna make sure that I wanna make sure I take that damage boost pretty deep, that I don't get nicked right there. This is important because then you're gonna take another guaranteed piece of damage right there. All right, so as you see, if I take one more hit, I will lose Dixie, and then I will lose the ability to take this secret exit, which would be absolutely devastating to a speedrun of this. So we're gonna be making our way through. We're almost back to the secret exit. I'm gonna play it a little safe. It looks like you had plenty of time, but for the purpose of the GDQ, we're gonna do this, yep. Because I don't want to lose 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Right here, trying to save 2 seconds. we're in a PB attempt. We go for that. Here, we're just going to get that. And again, that might seem like, man, that was so much backtracking you had to do. It's that, or you enter the level again, you add in that many more load screens, the overworld selection process and everything. Yeah, it saves you about 40 seconds, and it's real nice that you get to save that 40 seconds. Anyways, now we go into 4A Rockin' Relics. This is a super cool level in that we're going to use all 3 Kongs. Dixie doesn't do anything special here, but she's used. It's great. She's right at the start. I mainly want to utilize Diddy. If we can make this cycle. Oh, we got under the shark. That's right, Shark Week. We're waiting even longer to get to you. Now we use Diddy because his jetpack is going to be crucial to speeding up this underwater section right here. That's right. Again, we just saved an entire minute from having that jetpack. But now we want to swap to Cranky. We want to be able to have him bounce off those spiky balls coming up here. Just a second. Boing. And then we're going to need him in order to bounce off even more spiky balls later on in order to get into the secret exit. It's the second to last level in the run where we're going to have to do it a second time. That's because we need both of the exits to gain access to all the levels. Right here, we're going to bounce off this guy. Thanks, buddy. 2, 3, 4. And can we get the perfect lineup here? Pogo, Pogo, Pogo. Beautifully done. Into the secret exit. Smack it. Crack-a-lack it. And on we go. Now, earlier when I was doing my dress rehearsal run, I died in this next level. All right, I've died a lot. Not a big deal right now. There's no checkpoint in this level, and I died at the very end. I lost only 3 minutes. So let's not do that this time. The purpose of this level, it's very much one of the most unique levels in the entire run, in that it's not just a linear, go from the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen. It's almost like Metroidvania-y a little bit. That you have to go find keys. See that red chest right there? I have to go find the red key, which opens that chest. And then that will have another key in it.
Okay.
And it's just a big maze you're going through. So because Retro couldn't really figure out how to make a checkpoint work in a level like this, it's just, if you die, do it again. Just go back to the start of the level. So, yeah, a death here would be quite devastating. But, who would ever die in this level, right?
Yeah, nobody would ever do that.
Yeah, that would just be silly.
Never happened. Yeah.
Honestly, would be bad strategy. There's also a lot of little tech going on in this level that honestly I'm a little rusty on, so I don't remember all of it exactly. But you'll notice sometimes when I come out of a load screen, I'll sometimes be like deeper into the room. Like you saw right there, I was already like 2 donkey links into it. It's based on what your movement is going into the load screen and where you enter it. Sometimes you want to go through like the center of the room. Sometimes you want to enter the sides of it. It all kind of depends on what your movement's going to be in that next room.
That's really cool, actually.
Yeah, it's like very hidden tech because it's one of those you'll like look at a speed run and be like, why am I like 9 seconds slower? Because it's a lot of load screens, as you can see, you come up on here.
Yeah.
So it actually net saves you a lot of time. I'm so glad you brought that up, Church, because like that's the sort of stuff, if you're into speedrunning, that stuff's fascinating.
Oh, absolutely. Like like you said, you're playing it and you're like, I feel like I did everything about normal. Why am I so slow? And it's like there's so many like I mean, obviously in this game there is, but like in general, like when stuff like that happens, it's like, oh, there's this micro optimization that I didn't know about until just now. Yup. And that's why I'm 9-10 seconds slow, or that's why I'm 3 seconds ahead, because this game has this weird quirk to it that I never noticed until now. Like, that stuff is... That's, honestly, to me, stuff like that is what makes speedrunning interesting, is like when you can figure out the game to such a level where you can route the quirks of the game into it to make it faster.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because that's just part of it. You can say, like, oh, that's super weird, sure, but, like, we're playing a video game. I'm always a believer that, like, it's a miracle video games work at all, right? Go ahead and take this health refill.
Oh, yeah.
Like, how do they get this to happen? So, like, figuring out that sort of stuff, the little crumbs, like, yeah, that's a lot of what speedrunning is. Little bit of sloppiness back there, but this is fine. Want to make sure that I get this N right here. Boom. Let's see. Am I going to get the little pop-up? Nope. Okay. That's actually a little easier to deal with, so that's good. Then boom, I want to end right there, right there, right there. Boom. Can I go for the little hover optimization? Does this work? Nope. Okay. If you time it perfectly, you barely weave through all that stuff with no damage. So at least that level, for being one of them we have to do a revisit for, it's one of the shorter levels in the run. So that's not a big deal. And I like it. I think that level's cool. Now we go into, I think, a stretch, 3 of my favorite levels in the entire game. And I'm always sad, Church, that in any percent, we skip these 3 levels. You take the secret exit in those, and you just skip all of it. This is an auto-scroller. I'm a speedrunner. I'm contractually obligated to never say an auto-scroller is one of my favorite levels in the game. I think this is one of the coolest auto-scrollers in gaming history. It's so cool. Just watch it. It's so inventive. It feels so good. The music drives the action so well. I love it. It's great. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
I think that's really cool. Like when you can make an auto scroller something that people enjoy. Because like most people don't enjoy auto scrollers,
right?
But like when you can make it, yeah, exactly. And I'm sure there are some people who do like it because it's like, oh, you know, it's casual. I don't have to like. But like in general, like auto scroller levels are the levels where you're like, oh, really? Like, can't I just play?
Yeah.
And to turn like an auto scroller into like somebody's favorite level, that's impressive. And I think that just goes to show how great this game is.
Yeah, again, I just think the level design in Tropical Freeze is so good. I love this little section right here. The pop of everything as everything gets into place. These sharks jump up to try to bite the donkey booty. It's so good. The music goes with it so well. But gamers, I do need a moment of serious time. I need y'all to raise your hands to the sky. I need all your energy. We've got this devastating letter N that I need to pick up to spell out Kong. Can I do it? I'm so stressed. We got it! All right!
Heck yeah!
Yes! That is impossible to miss. They threw in a letter like, I don't think you can miss that letter. I just always thought that was funny. They put one in like, dog, you gonna get it. Even what that means is we can't go for a no spelling ability percentage or something. Can't get it.
They ruined the category for us.
That's awful, man. And
somebody spent weeks trying to route that out.
Yep. You can't do it. You cannot dodge that. It is impossible. I can't think of another game where there's like a collectible where it's like, no, it's this. I'm sure there's games out there. I didn't try that hard to think about it. But like, you cannot skip this. It is.
There's a lot of games. There are a lot of games.
There's so many video games out there. Isn't that cool?
Especially since you talked about it earlier, like, games get made, and that's super impressive. Because, like, that's why. Games are hard to make.
I have a couple of friends who are in, like, the indie gaming development process right now, making their own game. And I was like, yeah, man, as soon as y'all finish, I would love to showcase it. Some of my best friends in the world. And they've been working on it for years. I'm like, I can't imagine. This is another super cool level. People always love these silhouette-based levels in Returns and Tropical Freeze. And once again, I think this is a high candidate for, in my opinion, the best song in all of Donkey Kong Country. The entire freaking series, dude. Get out of the way. They'll do a little S-curve back there. So I can set up for a damage boost right here.
Somebody just said no games get released, they just escape development.
Right? Honestly,
that's hilarious. That's funny.
All the projects that don't ever get finished off, man. All right. No solid level. And now we go into a high candidate for my favorite level in the entire run. I gotta tell you, these are all bangers all in a row. I rate 8. You've got the octopus boss that returns from Donkey Kong Country Returns. Here to give you some grief. And I love any time. Church, do you have a favorite? I don't know if you play games like this. Chase sequence in video games? Do you have a favorite one that you just think like, oh man, it's exhilarating when I'm getting chased? I don't know. It's like a nightmare, but you know what I'm saying.
So, I'm sure I've played some before. I cannot think of one off the top of my head.
Yeah. It's kind of something very specific I'm asking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'll give you a recommendation. Have you ever played the Ori games?
I have. You know Richard. Richard has been on me for years. I have the game in my Steam library, and I have not played it, and Richard is mad about it to this day.
I'll tell everybody, it's, again, Moon Studios. They made 2 absolutely beautiful games. If you've never played them, you have them in your... They're relatively quick playthroughs, I think, for, like, by modern standards. Whoop! Oh, all that bobbing and weaving right there. Like Ori and the Blind Forest, the first one will take you about 8 hours. Will the Wisp a little longer, probably something closer to like 14, 16. And they're just absolutely gorgeous games. They have some of the best chase sequences in all of video gaming. It's incredible. Let me come down here and get this health refill.
Compared to what I've played through now, like 6 to 8 hours is so quick.
It's so fast, man.
Because I'm on the Yakuza games right now.
Oh, I just played 0 a couple months ago on stream. Man, those games are gorgeous.
They're, yeah. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Are you playing the newer one right now?
No, I started 0 last year, and that was my first Yakuza game, and I am making my way through the series. I am on 4.
Okay, you're going in for the long haul.
I'm in for the long haul. I've got like 300 to 400 hours of gameplay before I can even consider touching the new game.
More people need to play those games and appreciate those. I don't mind talking about this on stream. Good level. I don't mind talking about this on stream. The Yakuza 0, one of the better games I've played in the last like 5 years. I've played a lot of video games.
Hands down.
It's so good. Like the combat, the story, all the little side quests and stuff you can do. They're so good. Worst viewership I've ever had. And I think that speaks to so many people who's like, I've never played this series. I've never been invested in it. I'm like, y'all need to try. People need to go and play this game because it's so good. Anyways, we're in the Sea Stack Attack. This is one of the most difficult levels in the entire run. No matter what category you run, we got that bomb throw. That was beautiful. Catching it in stride, taking him out. And now we want to catch this Cranky cycle. Bang! Just changed to Cranky. Now we're Cranky. All right. Grab us a little, whoop. Head on back. Pogo our way up. And I want to be moving fast through this level, not just because it's a speed run, but we're also trying to catch the later Diddy cycle. That's right, this level you start as Diddy, you change to Cranky, swap the Diddy back at the end because you want him for a little skip, and then the water level coming up right after this. We get the big Pogo right there. This is the scariest part. Oh, beating the Pogo, boo. We're gonna do a roll jump. Oh, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're also doing this, and we're doing that. And we're blasting. Is that gonna go up next? Nope, we're blasting through the barrels. All right, we're wasting some time here, that's okay. That end grab is very awkward. Making our way, slap down where, oh, no. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to voluntarily jump in the pit because you're gonna lose more time taking Dixie than you are taking a death and swapping to Diddy here. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, okay. You need to go. These are at least quick deaths. 2 deaths would not have been worth it. 1 was. Okay, just go. Don't wait. Yeah. All right, we've got Diddy finally. Gonna wait here. All right, and then this death-defying drop. Okay. Yeah, that checks out. The level was very good up until I didn't grab that N. And again, everything is cycle-based in this game. So all of a sudden I make that mistake. All the barrels are blasting in the wrong directions. And all of a sudden I'm like, I need game facts. I don't know where to go, man. I'm lost in a 2D platform. Going here into current capers. This is another one of the biggest swimming levels in the entire game. So having Diddy at the end of that level was imperative to once again saving just years of time. I'm going to be setting up here pretty soon for another one of those Kong Pows. In this instance, it will turn all of the enemies on screen into 1-up balloons. But as bad as we've played, we're not in danger of game over it. It's just simply to get all the enemies out of the way. Because we got this hay, which is placed so poorly for us. Make our way up. Can we make this Diddy cycle? Boom, chain bounce, beautiful. Let's go. Again, catching that Diddy barrel right on cycle. Now we gotta bob and weave our way through all of this water section. I wanna grab that, well, I wanted to grab that health. Not a big deal, honestly, because we always end up waiting for the next cycle. And I should be moving fast enough to be able to catch the Diddy cycle coming up later. The important thing is I'm on 1 health, so I would like to not get poked by the dudes. That would be awful.
It would not be optimal. I can say that much.
It would not be a good thing to try for. And spin right there. We should be good. Yeah, and there's the Diddy cycle anyways. Grabbing the end, taking another damage boost. And we just want to stay low here. Grab the G, let the thing fall down, break it. And we are out of 4-6. That is the last normal level of World 4. Now we got 4K, another death-defying level. Once again, tell me if you've heard this before, very cycle-based. And one that you can very easily death cycle in. We're batting about 500 though right now. As far as this level's super difficult and not dying on it, so you know. Unfortunately, the K levels, you gotta do them last. So sometimes like it adds a lot of overworld map movement here.
Yeah.
That's okay. They're small enough in the world maps. They did such a good job. Good job, Retro Studios. You made them look pretty. All right. So we're going to be rolling through. I'm going to try to bop off this first enemy to get up to the top shelf. Skip over that whole gap. Make our way through. Can we get quick hits? Ah, no. I was trying to go for the super optimal landing on that platform right there. It's tough. Head on down. I'd like to not take any extra damage here. Wait, go. Wait a second, go. And make your way through. Short hops for days. Don't let these bees catch up to you. They're stingers. They hurt. Uh-oh. Okay, we're just gonna wait a second, go. All right, we're making stuff up, but you know, that happens in speedrunning sometimes. You make stuff up. We're making it up, but we're having a good time. Wait. All right, that cycle was in a different place. All right, that's right. You know what? Here's the thing, Church. You could have had someone on who was nailing everything frame perfectly. But right here, what I'm showing you is sometimes the fun of speedrunning is when things go off script. And you know what to do. You know how to make adjustments. Yeah. Or you fall in a pit. One of the two things happens. Either way, it's great content.
Yeah, like, being able, it's like, yes, obviously, like, doing everything perfect, you feel great, and that's why we had in speedrunning, but, like, when you make a mistake and being able to recover is so satisfying, because it's like, you know what? I messed up, but I saved it. And
right? The game doesn't win this round. Okay, Fugu. Optimally, this boss dies in about 30 seconds. Let's see if I can get it. Want to get back here? Oh, nice. You got the mini Fugu. That's what I like to say. I need good RNG. He gave me the heart. Let's go. So Cranky's cane has such a weird hitbox. It barely reaches back to his little tushy and just gives a little smack. I also optimally need to knock him down, centered into the wall. Ooh, okay. So I took damage there. This is going to be super awkward. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna let him hit me. Yep. That's fine. Okay, don't take extra damage. Oh, Billy Joel. Oh my goodness. I got knocked in such a weird way, dude. All right, well, we get to try to do the fight again. So what I was talking about right there, where I want to make sure I hit him back and into the center, we need him to not only get hit, but turn back around immediately. Yep. Okay, he gave me good RNG at least again there. So because I hit him very slightly up, he waited longer to turn around, and then I didn't have time to get everything set up.
Okay.
Hit him down. Okay, we got the second cycle down this time. We should be good. Got to get 3 more hits. And bap. Okay, yeah. That was textbook the second time.
I don't know what you're talking about, Spike. First try every time.
First try, baby. Let's go. We edit these, right?
Oh, yeah. I'll trim the first part out.
I believe in speedrunning, they call that splicing.
Splicing.
Over to World 5. We got the fruit juice world. Chad, if you had a fruit smoothie in front of you right now, what fruit are in it? I'm boring. I like strawberry banana, but acai berry's really good. Church, what about you? What would you put in a fruit smoothie right now?
I would put apples and remove the smoothie part because I don't like smoothies.
Oh, I was wondering why you were being so quiet there.
I was trying to figure out how to answer this.
My man don't like smoothies. That's okay. I'm only judging slightly. But they're so delicious and nutritious.
You know what? I'm okay being judged because
right.
my food habits are I'm trying, okay? That's the important part, is I'm trying.
Man.
I am trying my best. They have gotten better. In the 10 years we've known each other, I've gotten a lot better.
Good. Hey, a little damage boost right here. Gonna try to set up on the trusty trolley. I'm gonna jump about right here. And then this cute little end grab. Thank you, Dixie. You made that possible. Plastic go. Yeah, we'll work on that later. Yeah. What are these cycles gonna look like? I don't know. I'll make something up. Yeah, we're gonna lose Dixie. That's not a big deal. I'm only crying in the club slightly. Oh, all right, that made me really cry in the club. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Wait. Okay. We lost Dixie there. We nearly lost everything. I need to work on that ending.
Really throwing for content here.
Woo! Yeah, that's going to lose us a very small amount of time in the next level. I'm making it a little scary is more so what it is. This level's another auto scroller, so we're fine. Yeah, it's just Donkey's gonna be without a friend for this level, unfortunately.
Which is the most sad part of the entire part.
Right. He just doesn't have, there's no sandwich going on here. Dixie just going on a little ride. It's a good time. You never realize how small Dixie and Diddy are until they're on. Honestly, even Cranky's really small.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be going through here and you'll look at them like on the over shoulder and you're like, Diddy's like the angel or the devil sitting on there, like trying to convince them to do things. Like, Diddy is so tiny. What is he, 2? The true story. Diddy's a little
What is
baby.
he, a child?
Why, hello there, child, who cartwheels real well.
And has a jetpack?
That's sick. Who let you work? Who let you control this thing?
I'm not sure if I'm impressed or scared.
So yeah, we got one of the last auto scrollers in the run that we're doing right here. Church, this is where I'd like to ask you. I know we've got other content coming up after this as well. Celebrating Tropical Freeze's 10-year anniversary, but you know what? A lot of video games came out in 2013, 2014. What do we got coming up?
So next, after this run, we're actually celebrating the birthday of Lara Croft, so we're going to be doing a run of Tomb Raider 2013, and then we're going to be showcasing Rise of the Tomb Raider Baba Yaga Glitchless after that. That's like a DLC run.
Oh, sick. Yeah, I know a lot of people. I have actually still in my life never gotten around to playing a Tomb Raider game. The OGs, the new age stuff, none of it. But I know I have we brought him up earlier, my friend Big Honkin' Burger. He's a big fan of a lot of the Tomb Raider speedruns, the more modern stuff. So that's cool you're getting to showcase it.
Yeah, I think Big Honkin' Burger is the first person I saw play a Tomb Raider game, if I'm being honest with you.
All right. Yeah, we're getting nostalgic up in here. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Got nostalgic about Twitch streams. This is bad.
Look, it's a 10-year anniversary. We're reminiscing on our past 10 years and realizing, oh my god, I met you in Big Honkin' Burger 10 years ago.
Yeah, anyone didn't know, the way Church and I met was SGDQ 2014. Oh god, that's almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying.
We played in a charity poker tournament in the back rooms of GDQ together. We were the final 2. We bonded over that moment. Church won.
So, do you remember why most people remember me from that tournament?
Why?
So we had 2 tables, and everybody. So, a lot of the people that we still talk to, that still show up, were at your table. And my table, I just ran the table, and I had so many chips, I had to take my hat off and put all of the chips in my hat. So when we condensed to one table, I sat down and flipped my hat over and just poured, like, your entire table's chips worth of chips onto my side. Everybody was like, What? Oh, just happened?
My man was rolling.
Rolling deep.
Oh. All right, we gotta do this again. So, what is a good setup where I don't... this is... Okay. Boom. Okay, yes, that works better. There. Because all the cycles were off. That was the joys of losing Dixie earlier. But now we're on script. Pogo there, bounce, bounce. And she grab that O, otherwise you lose it forever. Oh, man.
You have to take the run back of shame.
Gotta wait for this awkward end. Do a little baby pogo up and go. Now, this is a level where I need to get all the Kong letters, but I'm actually going to, from there, just do a, you know what? We're gonna do that because this thing's gonna fall down. Oh, cycle-based gaming is tough, dude. Oh! Oh, my. Oh, my. We're still going, dude. Wait. Yep, do that as well. Oh, we are... Oh, the pasta sauce is out tonight. Okay. We got all the Kong letters. We came back. We used the secret exit. None of that was correct. And that was... I messed up and lost Dixie at the end of the last level, and that screwed everything up. So, anyways, on to Beehive Brawl. Another one of the hardest levels in the game. That was not one of the hardest levels in the game. I just screwed it up. But, yeah, this is one of the more unique levels of the game. We call it lovingly Tropical Bees. There's just bees everywhere. Sure. We're in a beehive. It's definitely one of the more unique ones. All right, moving our way through. We're going to barely oscillate, take out that enemy. Not important to the speed run, but it's cool that we take him out. It's great. Now we're going to chain pogo bounce all the way up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make our way, slap down, go here, slap here because it feels good. Wait till it comes down a little bit. And we're going to use the momentum off the You got a big jump right there. Boom, do a little mini pogo right there to get off of him. Come down, grab this, and walk to this corner. Gonna wait, and flick. Give me that momentum going to the right. Going across both of these. You're gonna walk over to the corner, you're gonna wait right here, and then you're going to let yourself even out, come over neutral. Pogo off the O, neutral off him, and roll into the barrel. Now we need a chain bounce with max distance on all of this. And I get it. I do it. Nope. Okay. Let's wait here. So when this cycle, oh my goodness. When that doesn't chain together, that is exactly what happens. Now we gotta wait here. That's such a classic way to lose runs, dude. I was like, dude, none of the platforms are in a good spot. Let's go back up.
That's unfortunate.
I need to bounce off this so I can get up top here because I want the cranky. All right, which of you are not moving? Okay. It's like incredible how much they don't line up as soon as you mess up that movement getting up there. So I slapped there twice. That should be fine. Because you got to really make sure you grab that end with your face. All right, there's two. There's two final time saves we're going to try to go for here. Neutral off this. This is a really hard strat. Okay. Oh, I killed the enemy, so I can't even go for it. That was the worst result. No. I would have rather just taken the damage, go down, and set up for the backup. It was a cool strat where you could have saved an entire cycle right here. Oh, well. One final strat we're going to go for in this level. This level's a blow up. We're going to wait till we even out here to where we can get a flat roll. Hey, we grabbed the G at the last second right before we hit the bottomless pit. Oh, my goodness. World 5. World 5 out here throwing slobber knockers at us. Now we go into 5-4. This is the final level in the run that we have to do a repeat playthrough of. So I'm going to do it once, and the secret exit is right at the end of the level. So it's just going to be, we're going to do this entire thing 2 times. And it's the last hurrah for Diddy Kong. This is the last level with kind of a significant water segment. So it's going to be important to utilize him throughout it. Let's get up here. No real way to make this first Diddy cycle. Use Diddy. Simultaneously get Diddy, but also blow that enemy away. I'm gonna try to land right past this fart dust. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump deep into that, slap it, and go. Underwater movement with Diddy, so good. I swear there's more underwater movement than that. It was not for that. Half a second underwater. Drop on down cleanly. Barely beat out these cycles. Grab the O. This bomb. Short roll jumps for each of them. Slap it down, wait, and then right here. Neutral into this. Blast, blast, blast. Wait, blast. If you don't wait, you die. Don't do that. Now right here, this is the single most important damage boost in the entire run. If you don't damage boost that end takes like 30 seconds to get. It's ridiculous. Now we got this climb. Can I make the cycles? Can I make the cycles? Can I? Oh, we made the cycle. That is very hard to do. That's right. Now we come on up. I'm going to try to swoop under this guy so I can grab that G. And now we're going to be using that Diddy jetpack. Again, you're supposed to be using Dixie for this part. But right there, if I alternate, that was actually really clean. If you alternate between, again, his jetpack or the breaststroke and the corkscrew, that will allow you to not get pushed back nearly as much. And you can just keep gaining distance. So it's net faster than using Dixie throughout the level and having really slow underwater sections. And instead just use Diddy all the way up to the end. Hope you liked that level. Let's do it again. If you were trying to go for like super sweaty times, you could not. You could take this damage boost and then not get the Diddy barrel later. But I'm just going to get the Diddy barrel because then if I take 1 damage, Diddy's gone for the entire level and they don't put another Kong barrel for you.
Oh no.
Yeah. So not fun. It's a level that we do a lot in any percent. Or rather, I should say it's in the any percent route, so I've done it a lot. So, like, theoretically, I probably could just not do it, but, like, again, that's not that kind of speed run right now.
Yeah.
This guy going through all the same motions. Blast, blast, wait, blast. Again, if you don't wait, you get caught, and it's real sad. Ooh, I didn't get the down right strikes. Generally, if you hold down right as you enter the water there, Donkey will sort of naturally turn. I guess I was not holding down right. It's not nearly as important on this playthrough of the level, as I'm not trying to get that end from earlier. All right, can we go 2 for 2 on catching these? Oh, we did. That's incredible. How did it
Nice.
happen? I'm a monster. Despite everything else,
Gaming god over here.
unreal. All right, and now we do the normal exit. Bam. And when I said it was at the end of the level, I meant it.
No kidding.
They're just right next to each other. Some of the other secret exits in this game are nice because they'll put them a little earlier, like we saw with that last one, where I super beat it on that level. That was like, nope, you just gotta go to the end, do it again. But that's the last level repeats. That's kind of a nice little hump to get over in the run. From here, every level's just one go. Entering level 49 of 68, we got Jelly Jamboree right here. Another one of the more unique levels in the game. It's just, man, you bouncing a lot. Trying to get this sick chain bounce. I didn't get it. Take Dixie right here. I got that one after I got Dixie. Grab this cake. We're gonna do a roll and then a short hop right there to get under that penguin, that little penguino. Look at this nasty little end. I've not lost a run to just forgetting to come back and get this end. It's always terrifying in a 2D platformer when they ask you to go left, dude. You expect me to remember to do that?
Going left is evil.
It's.
I knew what they should be on the right. Yeah.
Never make me let go of the right button. That's what I'm saying. Hell yeah, eat it, Jello. It's such a silly level.
If I can't tape the right button down in my 2D platformer, I don't want to play it.
That's why we don't have another Donkey Kong game, dude.
They were like, no, we want you to go left. And they're like, no, okay then, no more games.
Consumers never bought another one. You see when you roll down into these bounces off these more jiggly platforms like the flowers and the Jello, you can sort of maintain the momentum for one big bounce. Very nice. On to our 50th level of the run. We do so much platforming in this game. It's unreal. Jam and jams. So we did the one from the regular exit. Now we go back and do the one from the secret exit. Another very heavily cycle-based level, and another one that goes by global cycles. So as soon as I load in the level, all the platforms and stuff are moving. So it might look like sometimes I do some weird little like slow down strats in here and there. It's to make things line up better, actually. Sometimes, young ones, you must go slow to go fast. So I'm gonna walk here a little bit, and then I'm gonna go so that that platform is out. Oh, well, that's fine. So how's this gonna line up now? We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out together, chat. Stop right there. Go. Oh, we are figuring it out together, chat. Wait, go. That should, me waiting there to blast that button, should line the cycles up. Yep, we didn't get a hit there. The end has a platform underneath it. Drop down. I'm gonna get hit here, which is fine. And then just go. Oh, I was there too fast. Like I said, almost died because I went too fast. Wait. Go, go, go. I'm just gonna walk this whole bit out. Just gonna wait for this to come up and then go boop. Slap it, clap it. Hover up into it. Little neutral bop off the G and then use her hover. Get into the barrel and get out of there. All right. Cool. I love that.
And something we haven't really talked about, but I definitely saw you doing it here, and I mean I've seen you do it throughout the run, and we haven't really talked about it because like as speedrunners, it's just kind of like ingrained in our heads. But like, I love that like the level of optimization where it's like, okay, I need to do I need to wait 3 seconds for a cycle. What exact actions can I do that will be 3 seconds that I can do every single time? That way I always hit my cycle. And that level of optimization is so interesting to me.
The more you watch Tropical Freeze speedrunners, you'll see them all the time just like slap the floor because they know that is a roughly 1 second animation and they know they can sort of time things out with that. Okay, go. Yeah, I'm gonna duck right here. Yep, that'll set that up. Now we're back on script. And right here, this is one of my favorite levels in the entire run. There's really cool ice physics you can get right here. Let's see if I can get it. I'm gonna do a little crouch, and then we're gonna go. We're gonna duck, and then we're gonna go. We're gonna get a lot of speed. And then boom, let's go again. I'm gonna set myself up to take a damage right here and make my way through, grab that G out of the sky while it's in the spikes. Then we're gonna go for a big neutral off this big boy. Go to 3, jump to 4, jump to 5, we're done. Cool level. Kind of giving you the preview of we are almost to the freeze part of Tropical Freeze. Because the whole story of this, the Snowmads and their boss Frederick, they came along and they've been conquering all these islands, and their newest thing they wanted to conquer was Donkey Kong Island itself. These 5 worlds building up to it, World 6 is Donkey Kong Island. And when we get there, we're gonna, it's all frozen over and everything, yada yada. So yeah, that's kind of the plot. We're trying to get back there. We gotta save the island. We gotta save the banana horde. But first, we've got another terrifying K-level platform perils Now, this is a level that I will say I definitely need to put more time into. There might be a lot of like, it just looks like I'm just jumping from platform to platform. There's only certain spots where you can actually like go fast and actually speed yourself up. Like if I just tried to not jump on all those platforms, then all of a sudden like that platform that was coming up wouldn't be there. And then I'm in a pit. As we said many times today, not optimal. Oh, I was scared.
He's Mike. You can't do this to me.
I've always said Dixie is the ultimate oops negator. Like when you play the game casually, you spam using Dixie everywhere. Because you can have that little like, and then just a little save.
Please no. Please no. Please don't drop me.
Again, how powerful is Dixie? She's lifting up Donkey Kong. Have you seen him? He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. Some say he's finally back to kick some tail.
I apologize. I can't help you on this one.
I can't. That's not my style, dog. You don't have that on your iTunes just popping off?
This is where I admit I've never played that game.
Honestly, good for you.
I don't know that I've ever heard it in full, so I cannot assist you on this. I apologize.
Right, there probably are a lot of people who have like never played DK64, but they know that rap.
Honestly, I should know the rap, but I don't.
All right, we survived to the end of Platform Perils. That is a... when you first play that level, your palms are so sweaty the whole time. Because as you saw, a lot of bottomless pits, a lot of things to just, you know, a little slip off of.
Yeah.
That little climbing section where we had to bounce back and forth between like 12 platforms, so scary. But all right, we go into the penultimate boss of the run, Punch Bowl. The Coca-Cola Bear himself. Be swapping back over to Cranky. You've probably noticed we're getting a good mixture of all the different Kongs. All the bosses are done with Cranky. His cane is integral to going fast. Try to, I got out of there too fast. Losing 2 seconds there, that's fine. This is the longest level in the run. This boss, even if you do it completely optimally, is 3 minutes long.
Oh my God.
If there was ever a boss I kind of wish we had a skip for, he's cute, but it's the second phase. You see, I've already done 2 damage now. I'm about to do the third. Oh my God, I'm getting out way too fast, really. Yeah, it's already 3 hits down. That's not really any slower than a lot of the other bosses. It's this second phase. There's so much sliding around on his butt, dude. Now, here are cool things, though, you can point out while you're playing it. Every time he takes damage, he gradually gets more and more purple. Every time he falls into that delicious, delicious purple soda down there. And the second thing, chat. Honestly, what an amazing achievement as a game developer graphically. The arena you're in, the platform you're on is rotating. Look at the background. I feel like I'm on a Disney ride all of a sudden.
That's really cool that they thought to do that.
Uh-huh. All right, I won't swag out the second time. I went through his hammer. You do not want to lose Cranky here. In particular, because if you are solo DK, you actually could die at the end of this fight. So we're going to try to go a little slow and hope he gives me health soon. Gonna go back and forth 3 times here. One thing I want to give a shout outs to is whenever they made the Switch version, there was actually like a fair amount of RNG in the bosses, how they can just like waste time. Obviously, as speedrunners, it's always really sad when it's stuff you can't control. Thank you for the help. All right. Yeah, they actually just fixed the RNG, and they fixed it to always be the fastest patterns from everything that is RNG in this game. Very cool. All right, little slap down, throw the bomb. Oh, we didn't give me health again. It is random if they give you health or not, as you would imagine. And we're trying to get up there and smack those ice blocks and throw the bombs instantly. So they're basically built-in damage boosts. Switch up. All right, he gave me health. That's good. Got one hit left here, and then he's done for. So and it can definitely be tricky trying to go for these fast hits where you break the block, pick up the bomb, and throw it because you're on ice physics the entire time. So it's really easy to be slip, slop, sliding around. Slap, grab, throw. Boom. Nice. All right. 5 worlds down. We got 2 left to go. 1 big one in World 6.
I think this would be a great place for the last break we've got.
I was going to say, do we want to just take the last break here?
Yeah.
This is a good right before the final hurrah. Yeah. Let's go ahead and count us down. Let's pause the timer in 3, 2, 1. Pause.
Awesome. So yeah, like I mentioned earlier, during these longer runs, we like to take breaks just so everybody can get up, stretch, get some water, anything they might need to do. It's a long show for you all, and it'd be really, really difficult to sit through it all. So we're going to give you a break, just get up and everything. Before we go to the break, just a quick reminder: if you're ever on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. All of our VODs go up on YouTube, so. If you're watching now, or if you just tuned in and you want to catch it all, it'll be over on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, yeah. With all that said, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll see you in just a few minutes. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Games Done Quick Hotfix. We are in the middle of a Tropical Freeze run, celebrating the 10th anniversary of Tropical Freeze. Got Spike Vegeta here with me. How you doing, Spike?
I'm doing great. I'm just looking at the fact that Prometheus posted a Argic jam and an Argic with jam in the chat. I'm just saying, if that doesn't make you want to subscribe to Argic right now, I don't know what would.
It's such a good emote.
That's a great emote, dude. Those are good emotes over there. My God. All right, I'm ready to go. We're about 80% of the way into the run. Again, we got a big fatty World 6 here and then the quick little World 7. So I'll go ahead and count us down, get started back up in 3, 2, 1, go. We start off with the level infamous with Spike Vegeta speedrunning it. I always die on this level. I didn't die in the dress rehearsal area, so it's earlier. So it's gonna happen here. Pogo, pogo, pogo. We're gonna try to go for this trick shot. Can we get it? Oh, we got the trick shot. Okay. That's a good start. We only have 98% of the level left. Now we're gonna make our way over, bounce off this K, not take damage. That's what we like to see. Then we're gonna make this climb, get up. We're gonna try to do a nifty little fall down to get the O. Weave, dodge the enemy. Neutral pogo. Now I'm gonna get the Flick of Destiny here, hopefully. Oh, got it. Into the crunchy drop. Oh my God, this is legendary. Take over pogo for the end. Drop down. 2 little baby pogos. Grab higher up on the vines. And I want to make sure I get the ledge grab here. Oh, I didn't get it. Don't hit me. All right. The oscillating did not screw us over. And we had a perfect 6-1. Let's go, baby.
Hey. That was
what
clean.
you like to see. That level is infamous. Like, I would always die there. It's one of the shortest levels in the entire run if you get it good. But I would just always beef it. And one theme about World 6 is they kind of get you here and they say, all right, we'll give you 1 Kong barrel at like the start of the level. We're in the hard stuff now. So if you lose Cranky or anything, you are losing a lot of time to just not being able to do certain strats. Anyways, okay, so here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna go back, and we're actually gonna grab this Cranky for the health refill. Bouncing up, now we got it, okay. Okay, good chain bouncing there. Grab the O. Gotta make sure the water is high enough for you to take damage on the freezing water. Little chain bounces right there. Now I've got full health, so I can do this damage boost. Land just right of that ring of bananas. I'll go off you. Get this. Oh, the neutral, beautifully done. Wait, go. I want to make sure I pulled back there. 5, 6, 7, so that hot hoots wouldn't hit me with its fireball. Wait, shoot. Now we get the big chain down section 1, the 2, the 3, the torse, and then land right here. Wait, go. Bam. Oh, big off the bunny. Pogo, pogo, pogo. Into the last level. If you ignore the going back for the health at the beginning, that was textbook right afterwards. Overall, a really strong start here to World 6, but it keeps on going. Now into 6-3 Aqueduct Assault. If you have played Donkey Kong Country Returns, the prequel to this, for the Wii, another fantastic game, you got to waggle the whole time. It's great. Each of the 8 main levels here are based off of an entire world in that game. So you had World 1 or Level 1 there represented the jungle level, Level 2 represented the beach, and now here Level 3 representing like the mines and everything, the ruins. Ooh, I did not like that in the slightest. Okay, we're gonna wait. Yep, okay, we backed that up. That was fine. My brain farted there. They don't want that. Almost cleared a room. Bounce, grab the O, okay. Now we're gonna try to keep some momentum. Going off that, you can see we're going a little speedy right here. Beautiful, beautiful. Chain it together, chain it together. That's what we like to see. To the very first checkpoint of the level. That's right. If I had eaten it anywhere in there, we go back to the start. Double pogo up here, and we got to grab this and that they put so inconveniently high up in the air, but we still got it. Gonna go for the triple bounce here. Roll off of this one, bounce up for the G, and then just go over or go under. You don't got to go over, we're going under. Final climb right here. Pogo, pogo, pogo. Roll pogo into this high up barrel. Sliding down, look into the background. Donkey Kong, he's holding up a Wii U. It's great. I don't know, on this version, there might be a Switch. I guess they look kind of similar when they're just a tablet sitting right there. But a great little shout outs. On we go into 6-4. We overcome some early trickery there. Into, is this the last? The final auto scroller of the run. Yep, right here. I had to think about that one. Flurry Flurry. This one based on the caves levels, which was a world that was by and large auto scrollers in DKC Returns. And this is the one where just, you don't want to turn your brain off. The worst thing you can do here, like I said earlier, is turn your brain off and not grab all the Kong letters. Don't do that. Because you can't just like, oh, let me turn back around and grab that. Yeah, that won't work here. Now, we talked earlier about if you are like, man, all stages just isn't enough. I want to get all the puzzle pieces too. This is the most terrifying level in the run all of a sudden. Because, yeah, all those Kong letters I talked about, see right there, dead run. I missed 2 of those bananas swooping down. A puzzle piece doesn't spawn. Gotta take a death.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that would be awful. We're here just messing around. Oh, yeah, that's not another one. But yeah, earlier, that's a puzzle piece. I don't want that. Also, shouts to the big purple turd right here. The most infamous level in DKC Returns when that bat chases you. Everybody, all 14 of you in the chat that played it, you know what I'm talking about. And you're like, I'm glad that idiot got frozen. What an idiot. Speaking of puzzle pieces, if you like DKC Tropical Freeze and you're like, oh, this game's great. I don't know if I necessarily do speedruns of it, whatnot, yada, yada, yada. Maybe you want to play Church. Have you gotten into the Archipelago craze?
I have been playing. So here's the unfortunate part. I only play like one game that's in it, but yes, I have been doing something.
Yeah, that's kind of me. So slowly, people are making more and more games in it. Anyone who doesn't know, it is cross-game multi-world. It's you can play Ocarina of Time and send something to a player who's playing Minecraft. They've done these with like 1,600 people in them before. It's actually unbelievable how big they've made them. Tropical Freeze had a manual built for it where you can like send me the ability to like play levels. And the various checks in the worlds would actually be like the puzzle pieces and stuff you collect. It's pretty cool. I've yet to actually do one yet, but I do want to get into that soon.
Yeah, so they technically have one. So the only game that I can play in there is Pokemon Red Blue. That's the only one I can play. They have one for Messenger, but it doesn't quite work. But as soon as they get the Messenger one, I have 2 games.
That would be sick. I bet you Messenger would actually be really good for it. Just the way that game is structured. Yeah. I won't get into it. It's like rando nerd speak, but
yeah, we're about to tangent into something that like less than 1% of people.
Yeah.
So it's not a category for the game itself, chat. It is a program that randomizes multiple games together.
Yeah.
So it's like a server that takes all of the game info, randomizes everything, and then spits it back out and changes your game. So that so if Spike was playing Tropical Freeze and I was playing Pokemon, my like Oaks parcel would be Spike's 4-1. So as soon as I get Oaks parcel, Spike can go play 4-1. And then I don't know what the check would be in Tropical Freeze, but Spike would do something which would give me HM01 cut.
Yeah, it's very cool. More people should get into it. There's more and more games being added every day. Oh, by the way, this level is incredibly difficult. We're doing good so far. There's big boosts, as you can see, that you can maintain a lot of momentum off of. Wait till this one flattens us out and then roll for it. Grab the ceiling. Pogo. Now we're going to go for a big chain here. Pogo. Believe in yourself. I think I can. Neutral. Oh, I love that. And neutral off this guy to set yourself up. Boom. Just take the damage right there. Roll all the way around. Go for it. Extend yourself. Bam. That was a great 6-5. This world 6. We're cooking, gamers. We're cooking with gas. Into 6-6 we go. Cliffside slide, where we're going to try to grab Dixie. Most of the end game at this point is going to be Dixie. Cranky's going to make a few little appearances on a little 3-level stretch, but we're about to enter. Just the further you go into platformers, the more like pits are cool. So Dixie's great for those. But yeah, we first need to make this Dixie cycle. It's the final of the silhouette levels. See if we can do it. Can we do it? Can you dig it? Bounce up for the K. Bounce off this guy and off that idiot. That was rude. I shouldn't have called him an idiot. My bad, dude. Oh, here we're gonna come over. I'll go up, roll through, and the movement should be good to get us a Dixie. I had to slow down there a little bit there to make sure I didn't get Diddy. Oh, can we get it? No. I'm just gonna go for it. Okay. What do I want to do here? Are we gonna go forward? Are we gonna do this? I feel like I should just take a death. This is gonna be so slow. But the content, you know what? Let's do it.
I believe in you, Spike.
Okay, wait. So you specifically want to wait here. Otherwise, that thing starts crumbling as soon as you grab it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And then come over. Dixie, I need you back. Dixie, come back. Oh, that was so good in stride. That was great. I love that.
So, I didn't really consider this until this exact moment with you just trying to go for it. But it says a lot about the game design to make a game that is possible with solo DK, but is also interesting with the other 3.
Absolutely.
And, fun to do because, until this moment, I just never considered the fact that it's like, oh, if you lose your Kong, you still have to be able to beat the level.
Yep. Absolutely. And it's one of those, when I got into Tropical Freeze speedrunning, I remember a couple years into it, I was like, you know what I should do? I should do some Donkey Kong only runs. That exactly like trains you for that moment where like I had like, yeah, there was execution there, but there was also knowledge where I was like, don't grab this vine early or it's gonna break. If I try to grab that vine as soon as I could have, it's gaining me no ground and it's gonna break before I get to the next vine.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that sort of stuff is really powerful for speedrunning. Just knowing your backups on backups on backups. All right, I always call this the Crash Bandicoot level. It just feels like I'm in the lab from Crash 1. It's even the music's got that kind of vibes. Turn around, 2, 3. Always get this puzzle piece because you're waiting. But here, I want to make sure I bounce off of you. Yep. Go. Neutral bop off this guy. Grab, wait, go. As you would imagine, the Kongs are not impervious to electricity. So you want to make sure you beat all these electric cycles. Ooh, okay, we didn't quite make that, but that's fine. As long as you are ready to react to that, you're good. Yep. Again, Dixie's hover's perfect for avoiding all this. Barely making that. Now we got the Omega Poker right here. Oh, over that. Roll down to the plug, jump from here. Boosted, boosted. Grab the end, keep going. Taking that damage boost. Making our way back for the final secret exit of the run right here. Good 6-7. Kurt, you'd be proud of me. It was a gold.
Heck yeah! That's what I'm talking about, dude.
On my best. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, 6 frames is huge.
Oh, yeah. It probably wasn't that much.
Yeah, it was probably like 2 frames. Oh, that's always the feels bad. Like, yeah, I got a gold. Like, no, I just split 2 seconds early. It was actually red.
Whoa.
Okay.
I saw my life flash before my eyes, which you might say is a little extreme. It's just a video game, but you gotta realize this is important to me.
Spike's trained years for this exact moment.
You want to start your hover late, so you barely get that. I know it looks sketch, but that's what we do every time. Now, chat, you can do this with me. Blast, blast, shoot, shoot, shoot. Wait, shoot, wait, shoot, and blast. Never stop blasting. So anyways, I started blasting. The Spike Vegeta story. Roll through
I want
this
to see
guy.
that documentary.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. You know what? Then we're gonna do this. Yep, I think that was a good reaction there. Neutral, and then just do that cute little hover to go into the secret exit completely from neutral. It's great. Coming to you on Peacock. The Spike Vegeta story. So anyways, I started blasting. That's a super fun level to do. That's one of my favorites that's added in all stages. Make sure you drop for that, G. Don't try to jump at it or you miss it. And then it's really funny. The chat makes fun of you for hours. All right, all of a sudden we are just blasting through World 6. Haha, get it? The Spike Vegeta story. It's the sequel. Icicle Arsenal coming up next. Another tough level. They're all tough when you get this deep.
I was gonna say, these levels don't look easy.
No. And all right, now the game gets hard this far in. Another level, this is gonna be the last hurrah for Cranky now. 1, 2, and jump into it. Grab myself the K. I'm gonna utilize Dixie here at the start to barely make that. And then we're gonna come over here, we're gonna grab the old man, get him out the crate. Oh, I keep forgetting. No, that's not right. I keep wanting to pogo there. That's fine. We'll probably lose the old man at some point. I have to improv. Neutral. Boost. Pogo. Pogo. How did I not take damage?
The God Gamer at work.
Reveal that I have Game Shark in. Uh-oh. I think we're going to have to take a death. There's no way. Well, all right. We're losing Cranky. How did I miss the N? Unreal. This World 6 was going too well. All right, so we got to wait again for the O. This is interesting. I've never missed that N before. Gamers, we're going to be figuring out live here. Ooh, I didn't like taking that damage. All right, let's see. Okay, here's what's going to happen. Wait. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Gamers, I almost think it's going to be better to restart the level.
I trust in your
I tell you what,
Spike.
we're going to restart the level.
No. Yeah, okay, it is.
We're just going to, wow, that level. All right, chat, I cannot recommend anything more than don't miss that letter. Oh, that's catastrophic, dude. You can't get up there.
Yes, that sucks.
That sucks, dude. And I'm entering here without Dixie. So I'm gonna have to also do this. That's fine having to do this the casual way. Well, so this is normally what you would have to do if you don't do that skip from earlier. All right, come up here. Wait on the cranky cycle. Okay, we did not take damage early with cranky. Wait. Shoot. Neutral pogo. Uh-oh. Thought I was good. All right, this level has been the biggest of blows. All right, you know what? We're going to figure it out, gamers. We're going to figure it out together. Neutral. Give me the roll, please. Uh-oh. Damn. Flap it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, we've got the N. Okay,
Yeah.
just don't. We got to get to a checkpoint. We're at a checkpoint. The N is dead. That's fine. That's fine. God.
We in there.
That N is unreal rude to try to get with solo DK, man. Oh my God. Yeah, let's go ahead and boom. Let's take this guy out. We're big making some strats up, chat. We're big making some strats up. Bop. Fine. I think that actually was the correct play right there. All right, blast, wait. Blast, blast. Curve back, get the G. All right, we need to not beef this last jump, dude. We need to get out of here. We need to get out of here. Wait. Go. Hold. Make sure you tilt it a little bit, then go. Woo! Gamers. God, the worst mistake apparently you can make in Tropical Freeze speedrunning is missing that N. Holy buckets. Thankfully, we're almost done with Kong letters. We're going into this level. These are the final 4 letters we got to pick. I cut you off. Drew.
What a brutal jump to make is DK.
That's ridiculous. I've never missed it before. Gamers, they would say that's never happened before.
Some would say that.
Some would maybe say that. We're not saying that.
We would never say something like that.
Boing, boing. All right, and the final level with Ramby the Rhombus. All right, she got the thing. that half a second optimization made up for that 3 minutes we spent in that level.
If you make enough 1.5 second optimizations, you can make up the time.
Yeah, that's it. I love speedrunning, dude. It's so fun.
Speedrunning is really fun.
It's such good
Everybody should try it at
content,
home.
dude.
For
You're either
anybody at
laughing or
home,
you're crying the whole time.
yeah, that's true. That's very true. But yeah, for anybody at home who's interested in speedrunning but's ever thought like, you know, it's too hard. It's not. It's hard to do it like world record SM64 level, but like getting into speedrunning is easy, and everybody has to start somewhere. People who are at the top of their leaderboards, they weren't always that good. They played the games a lot.
Right. You get out of it what you put into it. It is as easy or as hard a thing as you want to make it out to be.
It's like every other hobby or skill, I guess. Like you need to put work into it, and then you'll get better over time.
Yep. I love Ramby sticking out of the barrel. Like that tiny little barrel is good enough. Donkey, whatever his buddy is, they can fit in there. Ramby's too much. We got to get half a Ramby out of there. What are these Mary Poppins style barrels, dude? All right, we have collected the final 4 Kong letters of the run. That will unlock the K level, but we're actually gonna do the K level after the boss fight here, because once you beat the final K level, that's gonna zip me over to world setting. So it's gonna be better to fight Frederick, close out of the game in the main menu, and then come back and do the 4 levels post game. So we got 1 boss and 4 levels, and then that's it. We're at the end of the run, gamers. We're right here. Volcano Dome. Classically, what I always say here is that bouncing on Frederick's butt, whatever it looks like to y'all, is about as difficult as like Super Mario 64, I've been talking about a lot today, Bowser throws. It's an inherently simple thing, but it is precise, and there's a lot on the line every time. He will only give you 3 instances to bounce off of him. If I miss any of those, I lose a minute.
Ooh.
So don't let that happen. So I have very specific visual cues where I stand each time in order to then just go straight up and straight down. So let's see if we can get it. 1, 2, and it might look like he's got, so 3 for 3, good first phase. He will speed up the further you go in, and you'll be on ice physics, so it does build on itself. And you might say, well, that hitbox doesn't look that small. The hitbox is really just the shoulder pads and just the very top of his back. You hit the butt, he hits you. So it's actually a lot smaller than it looks. So depending on how fast he is, depending on what hit I'm going for, I stand a different distance further away from him, and I have to stop on these ice physics and stabilize. Grab this. Go in the background. See, bait him in the direction. Bait him. Wait. Yep, go get him. They should be jumping to the right side. Stand right here. That's 4. I want to stand here now. 5. Stand here. 6. All right, there was some sketchiness. I wasn't quite able to stabilize myself. But now we have got, again, this is your pee your pants platform RNG that you will get every time because they fixed the RNG. The first time that happens to you, you gon' die. You will not know how to react that fast. You're gonna eat it. You're in the lava. So we call it the pee your pants RNG. But it is, once again, the fastest platform pattern he can give you. It's over with real fast. And you gonna find that out when it happens to you.
It's fast, but not for the reason you hope for.
All right, pick up the last guy. Can we go 9-4-9? All right, throw it at him. And all of these, he's fast. I want to stand this distance from him every time. Oh, that one was so close.
Oh.
We got it. All right, 9 for 9 on Frederick. That's the final boss fight. Now, as soon as I see the cutscene, that saves it. Immediately go, close the game. And we're going to mash through. It will default, thankfully, just snap to whatever profile you last had open.
That is very helpful.
That's nice. You don't have to really, it's mainly just mashing. Oh, I forgot the L and R. I'm an idiot. Now, our final 4 levels, our final K level, which I think is a candidate, among all the other difficult levels we've done, is the most difficult level in the run. I truly believe that. 6K Slippy Spikes. We're going to make our way back. And then the 3 levels of World 7. Where we're going to go up in the clouds, gamers. It's going to be cute. And the rest of this run is all with Dixie. So we're going to come up here, immediately pick up the Dixie cycle, and then start moving forward. I'm just going to stop and grab it because these opening, once again, there's so many cycles to how this level works. Let's see how it goes. Oh, fine. It's off you. Bob and weave. So I'm probably going to take damage here. That's fine. All right, can I land on this bird? Got him. All right, wait, jump. Got to get maximum height here. Yeah, wasn't quite able to do it. That's fine. We just come over here. That is very tight to make that top shelf platform. Now we go through. Gonna bounce off 2. Oh, well, that is. I lost all momentum on it. Okay. Use our final Kong powder. Oh, it ate Dixie. Okay.
Oh, no.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. That's slowing down the end of this level because normally you would get to roll down that first bit of it. I just gotta make all these jumps. Make all these jumps. Dang, dude, I didn't think that fish had quite gotten out of his blower. All right, we got to the end. Dixie is going to be at the start of the next level, so it's not honestly the biggest deal. We're fine. I can't believe that thing got out of the horn.
Yeah, right?
It looked like really hard. All right, final 3 levels. We're going to World 7.
So earlier you mentioned you had done solo DK runs. How much longer is that to not a solo DK run?
Yeah. It probably goes. It's been a while since I've obviously done a run, and it probably was not on the Switch version. I would guess solo DK because there's a lot of things he just believe it or not, he doesn't have access to. Like, none of the secret exits can he really do. I would guess he adds 15 minutes to the run, not having any friends.
That's a substantial amount.
I'd have to. Honestly, I haven't done one in years. I should do it.
Sure. Whoops. Sorry.
Sorry, content idea.
My bad.
They're fun, honestly. You have to get super creative about the platforming.
Yeah.
Which is weird to think about because you're inherently losing options. But there's so many spots where you think about oh, well, normally I would I'm gonna focus up here. Over here. All right, we gotta go for hops. Oh. There's no way to sequence break this. You just gotta do it. Oh. Okay. 1 down. 1 down, 2 to go, gamers. And you want to keep Dixie now because these last 2 levels, they don't give you any barrels. You are solo DK as soon as you lose Dixie. So that's why it was like, oh, well, I mean, if he lost her there, he was almost done with the level. Like, that severely slows down the next 2 levels. But yeah, I would guess on an optimal level, like you're maybe losing like 15 minutes to not having any friends, which is like, that's so much time, right?
Yeah.
They save so much time in different levels. Diddy underwater, so many places where you can't take damage boosts all of a sudden. Yeah, man, it's tough.
I didn't even consider the damage boosts, yeah.
So, all right, we're gonna boosted neutral off the big bunny. And this one's like a half auto scroller, so that's why I didn't really consider that. That's why I considered that last one, the last auto scroller.
Yeah.
Jump up the hills. Come on down. A little bit of duckage in there. Chain bouncing. Jump up the hill, intentionally damage boost, and then jump out of that. Trying to jump over that dude is toxic, so we don't do it. Oh, didn't want that damage. Uh-oh. All right, this is fine. Stop freaking out. Wait, go. Woo! Okay. Again, I don't want to lose Dixie. The last level would get a lot hairier if we did not have Dixie. Final little rocket barrel section. We'll start off here with the big fish. Gonna get a neutral off him to get him into the top shelf. Perfect spacing for that. And then get a super bounce off the jiggly platform. Batty 1 to 3. Hover to this guy. Hover, cut out that last fish. Very nice. And then 1 to 3. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. That's fine. We secured another dub. And now we enter the final level. Level 68. We're up in the clouds, gamers. Can we make it happen? If done perfectly, there will be one final double damage boost section, and that's right, I would lose Dixie right at the end. But if it lines up perfectly, we'll maintain a lot of momentum, and we will launch with amazing energy into the final barrel of the run. Can we make it happen? Find out next time on Dragon Balls. I'm just kidding. Just stay right here. We're going to literally do it right now.
Here. We break right here.
What if we just took a break right now?
Yeah.
I gotta poop. We gotta go. All right.
Yeah, I'll stall for a little bit. You do what you need to do.
Up here in the clouds we are. Heading on in. Whoop. Yeah, I kind of pulled up on that neutral a little bit. Blast for it. Whoop. Dixie, I need you at full health, little girl. Just hold on. Hold on. We've been through this entire adventure together. Boosted neutral. Yep. How's this gonna work? Wait. Yeah, honestly, just wait that one out. Make sure you're gonna get that health. Here, just death-defying little boosts off of all these enemies. Again, your palms are going to be so sweaty the first time you play this. All right, we're coming up on these rockets. Take damage and then whoop, and hover all the way to the next one. Duck, I want to take damage off the second one. Dixie, I'm so sorry we had to do this, but that is the final level, gamers. Now, time is going to be coming up here very soon. It's as soon as this text box comes up on screen, I'll call it out. This thing's going to come in. It's going to tell us we 100% in the game. We beat all the stages. It's also technically 100%. Time is in 3, 2, 1. Time! We did it! Yay! Less than 10 minutes behind my PB. That honestly, after the second break, that was actually a really well done end game outside of the absolute blow up on that one level. Yeah. That letter cost us 3 minutes. Oh, that was great.
that level was like, nah, you're doing too well. I can't allow this.
Slow down, dog. That's too much.
Hold your horses.
But yeah, that was Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for your Wii U, or as I'm playing it now on the Switch, the funky mode version. This game is fantastic. I really think it's one of the greatest 2D platformers of all time. Amazing level design. It's an amazing speed run. And Church, thank you for having me on to celebrate its 10-year anniversary. Nintendo, please give us another one.
Yeah, right? Thank you so much for being on. I haven't played this game, but watching this, like, I want to play this game. Like, watching it be played, and obviously I know I'm not going to be anywhere near a speedrunner, but, like, it just looks so satisfying to play. When the levels line up, when you get it down, it looks so satisfying. So I definitely see why you say it's the best platformer ever, because, like, this game looks great.
It's great. So, it's one of my all-time favorites. So, yeah, once again, thank you for having me on to show this off to y'all. I hope we got like 2,100 people in here. If all 2,100 of you bought this game right now, Nintendo would be like, what happened? Nintendo would be so confused. Maybe they make a Donkey Kong game. That'd be great.
Look, hopefully the next time you're on for a DKC game, it's the sequel.
Yep, that would be sick.
That's what I'm saying.
Love that.
But, you know, Spike, great gamer. If y'all have enjoyed this run, go check out Spike. Fantastic runner of a lot of different games. I don't know that I could mention all of the games that Spike has run over the past 10 years. There's a lot of them. You got your hand in a lot of things.
Yeah, dude, I'm an old man. I've been around speedrunning for... We're not far away from being able to say I've been speedrunning for 20 years. And speedrunning's just cool, dude. I love it. I love learning about speedruns. I've learned about a lot of speedruns that I don't even run. Again, I got to do commentary for Dead Cells for y'all years ago. I never even played Dead Cells. So, you know.
Yes, Spike is a master of just like, oh, what's this game? Great, I'll do it for you. Which was, again, super surreal to have one of the people who got me into speedrunning commentate for me. Super cool.
Yeah. Thank you, buddy. I appreciated that.
Hey, I appreciate you. Y'all are Spike, an OG, and also one of the most genuine and friendly people in speedrunning. You should definitely check Spike out. All right, this is enough. No more compliments. We got another game coming up. This is not what people have signed up for. We're again, 10th anniversary of Tropical Freeze. Hope that didn't make you feel as old as it made us feel. But we are going to be celebrating something slightly different. We're going to be celebrating Laura Croft's birthday, which is the 14th, which I think is the same day as the 10th anniversary of this game.
Oh,
so,
wow. Yeah. It is.
Look, it just lined up. But we are going to take a quick break, and we're going to set up for Tomb Raider 2013. We'll see you in a few minutes, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks again, Spike.